Quadruple charge.
To me, next season we can win the quadruple. People might not laugh.
The quadruple.
Absolutely, listen. And the reason why I say that is because for Leicester to win the league, that means anything can happen.
Trophies are Arsenal going to win this season, and which ones?
We're going to win 2. We're going to win the FA Cup and the Premier League.
Up the Gunners!
Dominant in the Premier League and the FA Cup, we always seem to win.
The best team in England. We're in the league, we're in the Champions League, we're in the FA Cup, and whatever the Milk Cup's called these days. We're going to do a lot. We're going to do all 4 of them, pals. At least 2.
I think that Arsenal is going to do well in the Champions League. In the Champions League and the Premier League. This is the time to go to get a trophy.
They will win the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup.
We're going to win them all, mate. Every single one of them. Champions League, Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup. Done. FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League. And why? Best team in the land.
For all you Ladbroke fans and everybody else who support the Arsenal, we're not in the mix anymore. We are sailing across with something special this year.
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. We're on our way to Wembley. We're on the way to Wembley, and I believe that we're going to win this cup, man. I can't lie. I'm really happy, man. Bro, it's been forever to get to a final, man. It's been forever to get to a final. Listen, just get the job done. But today, I'm happy, man. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. Listen, big up to Mikel, big up to the players, big up to the boys, big up to Kai Havertz. You know what I mean? With that last dagger, we didn't even need the goal in the end anyway, but it was nice. You know what I mean? Chelsea hold that. Yasser, hold that. Carefree Lewis, hold that. All the Chelsea man, you gotta hold that. You know what I'm saying? And big up to Kai Havertz, man. You know what I mean? I'm not a massive fan of Kai Havertz, but he took his goal, and he took his goal well, man. Went round the goalkeeper. Brilliant ball from Declan Rice. Brilliant weight of ball from Declan Rice. And that guy's been our man of the match so far this season, man. But we're on our way to Wembley, man. And the reason why I'm confident that we're going to win this trophy is because we got a very good record at Wembley when we get to Wembley. So, listen, for me, big up to the boys, man. You know what I mean? Big up to the boys. Big up to the team. We still have to get the job done. But I'm in good spirits, man. I'm in good spirits. I can't lie. I reckon we win this, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And everything's falling in line for us right now. Everything's falling in line. Chelsea didn't offer anything. We're gonna get into that. But everything is falling in line for us to be able to do a double. You know what I'm saying? I fancy anyone at Wembley. Our record at Wembley is very good. We've got a very good track record at Wembley. In the league, you got Rodri. You got Pep complaining about referees and VAR, looking like they're not really, they're not really keeping up, drop points against Tottenham. Listen, it's there for the taking, man. It's there for the taking. These trophies are there for the taking. I've been saying it. This squad is good enough to win trophies. This is why I've been so on this team. The squad is good enough to win trophies. Go out there and get the job done. Today was an absolute bore fest. I'll be real. It was boring. The football was horrendous. I said the only way I'm taking this football, I've said this whole time, the only way I'm taking this football is if we win trophies. If we win trophies, then fine. I can't stand this football and we don't win trophies. The only time we looked dangerous today against Chelsea was the goalkeeper. Long direct balls into Martinelli through on goal. You know what I mean? Gusto blocked one of them. There was another one that he shot wide. Do you know what I mean? It was a good save. But other than that, we didn't really look that dangerous. You know what I mean? We had a corner when Hincapié heads it over the bar. You know what I mean? Madueke cuts it to Hincapié. He had a shot, a very good shot that got saved. Other than that, we didn't really do much. You know what I mean? We had a free kick that went to Eze. And then his shot, he wasn't able to get a shot off, just about misses the ball. It was through on goal in the box, couldn't get a touch to it. You know what I mean? There was a cross from Zubamendi to Gabriel. The header got blocked. Other than that, we didn't really do much today, but we didn't really have to. Listen, congratulations to the boys. Listen, the job's not done. Job is not done, but we're on our way to Wembley, man. And this is what it's about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it's about. You know what I mean? This is what it's about. It's about getting to the final and winning it. I reckon we can win it, man. I reckon we can win it. I do. You know what I mean? So to all the people that always tell me I never believe or nothing, I reckon we can win it. And hopefully we do. Yeah, I'm saying. I said this season I'll be happy with just winning the Prem. If we can win the Carabo Cup and the Prem, listen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Big up to the boys. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, we did well today. We literally nullified them. Even when they're bringing on Palmer and Esteval, we nullified them. They didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? Their attack did nothing. João Pedro was getting manhandled. The lap did nothing. You know what I mean? Enzo didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Skyrocketing it out of the stadium. He didn't do anything. They were rubbish, man. Chelsea were absolutely trash. You know what I'm saying? But I can't lie, man. I can't lie. Oh my days. Oh my days. Hopefully this is the start of getting my club back, man. Hopefully this is the start of the Arsenal that I grew up supporting. May not be the style of play. It definitely isn't the style of play. If we can get the trophies back, bro, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I already told, man, once we start winning, I told you a Carabo Cup is not enough for me for Arteta to keep his job. I'm just keeping it 100. It's not enough. I always said I'll celebrate it, and I always said I want to win trophies. I'll take the Carabo Cup, but that alone is not enough to save his job. But you go and win me the Prem, you can save your job. Either way, whatever trophy we win, I'm always going to celebrate trophies that Arsenal win. Always. Always. But listen, if we go win this and then it pushes us on to go win other major honours, I'm all for it. I never say, yo, throw away the cups. I never say, don't worry about winning Carabo or FA Cup. I always say, go win the trophies, man. Do you know what I'm saying? The mentality monsters, the baby sharks, Man City, they don't look serious. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle, we beat them. So we beat them already this season. And we got a good record in Wembley. I believe we can, no matter which one we face, I reckon we got something for them in the final. We got something for them. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Yeah, man. This bro. It's a nice feeling, man. Well, do you know what I mean? It's a nice feeling. To all the Arsenal fans that said they didn't care about this trophy, I think you're the man that needs to not start celebrating this. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm telling you, I've been telling you, you know what I mean, that I want to win trophies. I've never, ever, ever in my channel ever said I don't want to win trophies. Never. I've always said it's about trophies, man. And hopefully, you know what I mean, this is the start of a trophy win, because we haven't won it yet, and the start of winning more trophies, and Arsenal winning majors, and God, that's all I wanted, bro. That's why I've been so angry. That's why I've been so at this club. That's why I've been on this club, because this club should be winning trophies. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, listen, I believe we can do it, bro. If they don't do it, then you already know, bro. There ain't going to be no excuses for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, we got a good record at Wembley, bro. We got a good record at Wembley. You know what I mean? So, listen, I reckon we win it, bro. I reckon we win it. It's down to the club it's down to the players and the club to prove me right. If they prove me wrong, you already know I'm going to be onto this team. You already know, bro. You know I'm going to be onto this team. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It ain't one. You are right. It ain't one. But I believe that we can win it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Northside, deserve. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Look, I'm telling you, as much as people try to fight us about, no, it's not about standards, it's not about trophies. Look how happy everybody is when we're on our way to a final, on our way to win a trophy. Imagine how they're all going to be if we lift the trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? As much as man try and dumb it down about it's not about trophies, not about success. Ultimately, it is about success. It is about success, because when you're lifting trophies, everybody's happy, bro. That's because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That is what it is, man. I'm gonna see, bro. I'm gonna see. I might. Man City gonna win 100%, guarantee it. All right, cool. You say City's gonna win it. They look rattled from what they're saying. The mentality monsters in Man City, they look rattled, bro. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up, North. Big up, man. Chelsea got to hold that. Chelsea are the new Spurs, bro. They're definitely not the Chelsea from Roman times. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely not the Chelsea from Roman times. Palmer's been in poor form for a long time. Yeah, bro. It's been mad for Palmer. I didn't even see him, bro. I didn't see any of their players, bro, doing anything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Northside, congratulations. You're going to Wembley because Chelsea are dog shit. Yeah, man. We're there, bro. We're there, man. Big up to the whole chat, man. We're there, man. Do you know what I mean? Come on, who cares? We're in a final. Big up Northside. Big up, man. Big up Nomsky, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Nomsky. Dark Arts work today. Masterclass from Arteta. Yeah, man. We didn't let them get a sniff in the game. We didn't let them get a sniff, bro. Do you know what I mean? Didn't let them get a sniff. Chelsea gave nothing. Arsenal gave nothing. Such a boring game. We did our job in the first leg, bro. We did our job in the first leg. You know what I mean? Matisse match reaction video. I feel silent in his title, bro. Bro, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nkape balled out, man. Nkape did his thing, bro. Nkape did his thing. We didn't need to do too much. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need to do too much. They're the ones that needed to get back into the tie. Do you know what I'm saying? And they offered absolutely nothing, bro. King Kai always rated him. Listen, big up to Kai Havertz, bro. I don't rate Kai Havertz. But I rate him, you know, pointing at the badge, celebrating, you know what I'm saying, and taking on board. He's an Arsenal player now, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, big up to him. He took his goal well, big up to him. I ain't going to slag him. It's not the day to slag him off. He didn't do anything for me to slag him off. Big him up. And this is the thing, bro. People think I'm going to keep slagging players. If you put in a good performance, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you praise, bro. So big up to Kai Havertz, man. Do you know what I mean? Of all people to score as well, an ex-Chelsea player. We love it, man. We love it, bro. We love it. Get Blue Co out of my club. Felix that played coward football, bums, fair play, Arsenal. Big up, man. Yeah, I mean, big up Clicks FCF, man. Yeah, I mean, CFC, sorry. Big up, man. Big up, my G, bro. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's a night. I can't lie, man. It's been so long getting to a final, bro. It's been so long, bro. Like, it's more relief. Do you know what I feel right now? It's just relief getting to a final. Bro, I'll be able to fully celebrate if we win this trophy, man. But like I said, you know what I mean? Time to extend our lead at the top of the table. Let's go into that final nice and comfortable without having to worry about the league. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's a nice feeling, bro. I can't lie. It's a nice, bro. Just win me this trophy, please. I beg you, win me this trophy, man. Win me this trophy, man. Win me this trophy. I win the Carabo, win the Prem. You can keep your job, bro. You can keep your job. I'm a man of my word. Win the Prem, win the Carabo, keep your job, bro. It's there for the taking. These trophies are there for the taking. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're the first one to join, you know. I'm glad you actually have some shame. You know what I mean?
I have to go somewhere else at 11. You know what happens when you hit 1K. The whole world. I swear down, the whole world wants to know what you're gonna say. But I still wanted to come in here first. You get me? I owe you to come on here first, but do you know what I'm saying? I done a 6 minute match reaction. We ended the stream as soon as 29 scored. That's what happens. You get me? And bro, I'm telling you, bro, bro, I'm so annoyed, bro. Because you know what it is for me, yeah? Bro, what you're resting Reece James? What, for Wolves? Is that what we're doing? A man told me he didn't pass the fitness test. Neto's been running like them Kenyan runners in the Olympics, blood. Then so suddenly he can't play against Arsenal. Is that what we're doing as well? You can tell, blood. Barley chose the lineup. From I saw the lineup, I knew it was dark. I swear down, bro. From I saw the lineup, I knew it was dark. Bro, I swear down, bro. You know what it's for me, yeah? We didn't even try. Like, I kind of got the game plan here. Let's stick into it. Like, first half, let's get rid of the first half. Second half, we'll go for it. And you kind of saw they get the players in. But we didn't, bro. One shot on target. One shot. Bro, oh my days, bro. And you man can say that you shut us up and that. But I'm telling you, I watch this team every week, yeah. These man didn't even try. Like, because this is the thing. We had I don't know if I'm pretty sure he spoke to Lewis and he told you, yeah. They told us as soon as Rafinha came in, they said, "Oh well, we don't really care about the Carabo Cup. We got bigger fish to fry in it, apparently." So then he fielded the kids and I guess you in the first leg. Do you remember? Yeah. But for me, it was like if we got slapped up, I wouldn't have cared about this game because I'm like, what am I gonna ask this team to score 6 goals, 4 goals, or something like that? You know what I'm saying? To catch up. You got a 1 goal deficit. It's a 1 goal deficit, bro.
It's
Do you
mad.
get what I'm saying? So I always said we have an opportunity. People told me you're crazy. You think you're gonna win at the Emirates?
You are.
You know the usual thing. Oh, we have a great record, but United came there, Liverpool came there, no one got slapped. So I'm saying, why can I not think that we have an opportunity? You go there, bro, man, and just passing side to side, the whole world slipping. Even the referee, Nani put some money in his pocket. You get me? Because brother, you don't tell me Timber pulled my man, got nothing. Yeah, all our players are getting kicked, and that guy with the Vegeta hairline, bro, couldn't do anything. What a dumb ref. Bro. As soon as Estevar done that thing, gave him yellow. I don't know what's going on, bro. But either way, we were poor. Like I said, it was embarrassing. Do you get me? And I told you, bro, I was with Jimmy, bro. Man ended this. As soon as Havertz scored, all I saw was stream ended. He kicked us all out, stream ended, bro. I swear that. And I'm with him. Like I literally went before half time. I went to pick my mum up and came back. And I had the phone on. All I heard is Enzo shot. I was like, yeah, he definitely skied it.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, he did.
bro, I keep telling you, don't shoot. Bro, he keeps having this. He keeps thinking he's Enzo from the World Cup when he banged it top corner. Do you get me? Like, bro, it is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, like I said, it's embarrassing. Oh, obviously, no one's won anything yet. You got to get to the final. I know you're not happy. I would have been happy if I got to Wembley too, but because I'm more annoyed because we lost against Klopp's kids, but last time we went there too. Do you get me? So that I don't know, bro. I thought it was Juge from Poch. This time I don't know where the Juge from. Then I will ownership putting Juge on the club, but you know what I'm saying? So, it's mad. Do you get me? It's mad. Listen, bro. Maybe how full is gas? The process finally working. You get me? 6 years later, bro. That's what you want to say. But look, I'm not gonna be the salty Donny blood, but I'm more annoyed at my club than I'm at yours. Do you get me? I knew when I saw Havertz coming on, it was like, all right, cool, brother. We were playing Delap at right wing, fam. Yeah. You could tell that's some ownership lineup. You know, like the Donnies that never played football. Like you give your mum the lineup.
He knows his father.
You give your mum the lineup builder. She's like, well, he's tall, he can play on the wing. Like like them kind of things there. Like, or you ask your girl, like, then she just does a FIFA thing, bro. Then she's putting the wrong players in the formation. Like I said, for me, at the end of the day, bro, I wanted to win this, bro. I can't explain it to you because you know me, I can't tell you, but I just wanted to win this. I didn't care that it was Arsenal, bro. It could have been Grimsby, it could have been Man City, it could have been Real Madrid, bro. I just wanted to win this game. One-off game is mad because you've seen what my team can do on the levels, and then you can also see what my team can do. Like, bro, it just feels like my team's moonwalking, blood. I didn't even know 4.9 came on the pitch. I just, at some point, the ball went to the left, and I was like, oh, it's him. You seen when he ran and left the ball? But I had an agenda against him. Oh, you don't like blonde players or something like that. Someone said to me.
That's fucked up.
I said he's playing with the wrong. I said he was playing with the wrong people, man. He should be playing with the women's, fam, not with the men. It's rubbish.
There's nothing to assess about you lot's game today. You man did nothing.
Absolutely. No, all we did is essentially make sure you don't concede against Arsenal, and then like besides that, it was nothing going forward. Like we're talking about going forward. My issue has been going forward. Defensively, that I never really had issues. It's the going forward bit. Do you get what I'm saying? Because remember, it was on us to make sure we scored a goal.
Yeah.
Bro, how volley allow it, blood? You see that man? I'm not arguing with man that ain't got no ball knowledge. That's what I'm doing now, yeah? You got no ball knowledge, yeah? You got to come and tell me we made you poor, blood. All you man did was pass side to side and pressing, blood. When Palmer came on and kind of moved the ball a bit quicker, you saw there's a slight danger here and there, but not enough for us to actually get clear-cut chances in it. And like I said, it was more on us, bro. I'm putting it more on us because when we were poor, we still managed to score goals at home.
I don't know, man. I feel we were comfortable the whole game, bro. Like, real talk. Like, even with your subs, I still don't feel like we were on the ropes at any point. And it was on you to bring the game to us. And you didn't play like you were trying to bring the game to us. It was kind of like just passing it about, keeping possession, side to side. You man weren't doing anything. You weren't stretching the play. You weren't trying to go direct. It was just nothing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just a whole load of João Pedro getting roughed up. It was poor, bro. Like Hincapié was comfortable on that right hand, on our left hand side as well. It was actually a pathetic performance from you. Obviously, we weren't great, But like I said, this ain't nothing new. This ain't like this is what we've been saying from Arsenal. So it's like you guys knew what you were.
My question is, North, yes, sir. My question is,
Just quickly,
where the fuck went the money? Like the money that they spent on the players, like where the fuck did it go?
You never know. Bro. They probably did. I don't know. Bro. Maybe there's some kind of. Listen. Let me go do the stream that I'm doing. Yeah. If you're still alive, I'll jump back on it. Of course.
Cool. Go do your thing, man. Go do.
I'll ask my lawyer first and see what I'm allowed to answer. Probably ask Big Barley. I don't want to be blacklisted, but I'll be back in it. Big up the man, though.
Exactly,
big up,
bro.
Big up.
Bro, listen, this money laundering. It must be money laundering, bro. Like, where are the players? Where the players at? Where all the money that's been spent, where is it gone?
I don't know.
Brother, no player. They don't have any player that can create against us. We sat back for 89 minutes. Oh, sorry, more than 89. We sat back for 94, bro, and they couldn't score. It's crazy. It's crazy how much they put into these players, and there's nothing there. I don't think they don't have that star player. Who's the star? Is it Cole Palmer? Because he ain't do shit, bro. Apart from side to side.
He's been in bad form for a while.
Beyblade. He was a Beyblade.
He's been in bad form for a while, bro.
You get me? Who else? 49, what's
Andre
his name? Garnacho? What did he do? What did he do, bro? What did he do, bro? Like, apart from fucking try to, you know what I'm saying, when he came on, he felt gas because last game he got a couple of chances and they put them away. What did he do, bro? Joao Pedro just running around, bro, trying to look for that penalty, trying to look for that foul. Again, Estevan, bro, got stopped one time. That's it. He's out of the game. Who else? Caicedo was maybe their best player, but still, he got bullied a couple of times. So I'm saying we bullied them in that midfield, and it was a tough game to bully them in the midfield. Do you get me? But yeah, man, we're going to Wembley. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to Wembley. It's amazing. It's amazing how success feels. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's how this is things that you as a football fan. This is what I told people. Yeah, as a football fan, these are the moments that you souvenir. You talk about when you're older to your kids, stuff like that.
Well, if we win the final,
do you get it? You get me?
Final. We still
of course.
We still got to turn up, innit?
No, but what I mean is like we usually don't even get there, North. I think it was nine semi-finals, zero finals. We didn't get to any final, bro. If it's Europa League, Carabo Cup, FA Cup, we didn't get to no final. If you can call the league, I don't know, till the last game, we never got to a final, bro. Do you get me? That's the thing. And we're going up against Man City. I feel like it's a tough game as well, but I just want to talk about that later. Do you know what I'm saying, North? Just allow me today. You know what I'm saying? Allow me. Let me talk about that later. I'll be real. Let me talk about that game later. But yeah, exactly, bro. I can't lie. Even sorry, Yoni. I'll just say Yoni. This is the thing. Even the players that were on the pitch, who's really a world-class player? Who's the player that actually created? They're like running around like a headless chicken. Joao Pedro, I told you about him. Like nobody on that pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? The money's gone. It was money laundering, bro. It's some mafia thing, you know what I'm saying, going on there. You know how Americans are, bro. Like it's something. It's some Illuminati shit going on there. That's what it is. It's some Illuminati shit. You get me? It's for real when you think about it. But yeah, man, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy we got to the final, bro. But I think big, like you. I understand. I think big. I want more. I got here. I want more. Just how I think in real life. You get me? It's the same in real life. This is how I'm happy. Do you get it? Like some people will be happy in a different way. Me, I'll be happy by winning more and going for more, bro. But yeah, man, we're the famous Arsenal. We're going to Wembley.
Yeah, man. I hear it, man. I hear it. Antonio, what you saying, man? How's your feeling today, man? Going to Wembley, man?
I'm happy, guys. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. This is what we wanted. Do you see how happy we are, gentlemen? This is what we wanted. And you see how the crowd was in the stadium? You see how the players were? You see how the manager was with all like the staff members and everything? I reckon like tonight, hopefully, fingers crossed, gentlemen, will push us on to actually have an even greater season. But obviously, we have to win this trophy. That is a must. So we've got one more step. But I reckon tonight, I just saw the atmosphere. I just saw how everyone was buzzing. Like whoever is an Arsenal fan was buzzing. And I reckon after tonight, it will push us on. But one step at a time, we've got one more step. But this is all we wanted. We just want trophies. That's what it is. And if we can win this Carabo Cup, I reckon it could push on to do greater things. But it's happened to Man City. Like that's what Pep did. He focused on the Carabo Cups, and look at what he went on to achieve as Man City manager. So hopefully we could do the same.
That's passive aggressive.
I agree. Flawless, I know you're being sarcastic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you're being sarcastic right now. Look at him helping you man reach a final. Round of applause.
That was snarky.
That
was snarky.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. But listen, now we're happy here. We're happy, but we also know that. Listen, we need to win the final. I'm not even gonna bother talking about our style of play because it's very clear the manager ain't going to change nothing. So I'm wasting my breath saying that the way that we played today wasn't good, because it wasn't good. It wasn't. Great ball from Declan Rice. Havertz, to be fair to him, good finish. Yes, you are. Yes, you are flawless, bro. Yes, you are, bro. But at the end of the day, he's not gonna. You know what I'm saying? He's not. It is what it is. Like I said, I'll be happy. I've said this from the start of the season. I said, listen, if he wins me one of the cups, I'll celebrate, because I always celebrate Arsenal winning a trophy. That doesn't warrant at the end of the season, if that's all you've got. Even if he wins me FA Cup and Carabo Cup, I'm sorry, it's not enough to keep your job. I'm sorry. The amount of time and over £1 billion spent. Nah, B. We don't need to spend £1 billion. Newcastle and Crystal Palace didn't need to spend £1 billion to win those trophies.
Right.
So don't tell me you need to spend $1 billion to get those trophies. $1 billion is Prem money.
$1 billion gets you Premier League, Champions League. Thank you.
That's the money that you need to be winning that. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you win, listen, even if we spend $1 billion, he won me a Europa, I'd keep him, because we never won a Europa. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now we're on the stage.
Still, $1 billion gets you more than Europa, no? Not to cut you off, but right?
It does.
Come on.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, you're right. It does. But even still, do you know what I'm saying? I said it years ago that I'll take a Europa League. You know what I mean? When we're in it, win it. You know what I mean? Every single time we're in a trophy and in a competition, I'm like, if you're in it,
how much you think you need to win a Europa League? Let's be real. 600, 500 will probably get you a Europa League.
I think 4-5 is enough. I think it's enough. 400-500. You know what I mean? And I think you're good. Do you know what I mean? If Unai Emery won it with less. He spent like 20 million euros and won it. You know what I mean? So if you're an elite manager, you don't need that much. You know what I'm saying? To win it. But you know what I mean? I mean, Sevilla used to win it all. They don't spend that kind of bread. You know what I'm saying? So there's loads of clubs that won it that don't spend that kind of bread. And now it's even easier because you don't have the Champions League teams dropping into it. So now you're only facing the Europa League teams. Whereas before, you're facing the Champions League teams dropping down. You know what I mean? So if anything, it's actually easier to win it now in that sense, because of the level of opposition that you're facing. So it's one of them ones. But like I said, I've always said, I've never ever said, forget the Carabo, forget the FA Cup, let's go for the... Nah. Just go for the trophy. If you're in it, go for it. We want to win trophies. And like I said, I'll celebrate winning it. If we win the FA Cup, even great. You know what I mean? If we can do a little baby trouble, I don't give a shit. But you got to do it. For me, I don't mind talking about it, but you just got to do it. Do you know what I mean? And winning the Carabo Cup, I do think will change something in the players. They will start thinking, okay, cool, fucking hell, all these years have actually amounted to something. You know what I mean? We're actually getting somewhere. Do you know what I mean? All this trust in the process and that we're actually starting to reap what we sow. I think for the players, it does more for the players than us, because they're the ones that have to go out there and and achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I said baby trouble because I feel like the real trouble is like, you know what I mean? It's
Real trouble, yeah.
Yeah, winning the real trouble is winning Prem, Champions League, and FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call it baby trouble. You know what I'm saying? If we win FA Cup, Carabo Cup, and the Prem, I'd call that baby trouble. I wouldn't say treble. Like, we know what the treble is. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, at the end of the day, it's more for the players than for us. Like, at the end of the day, like, they got to believe that they're able to win this league title. They're the ones that mentally have to be there and get over the line at the crunch end of the season. They're the ones that have to go out there and do it, not us. So this trophy, as much as it's for us, it does more for them psychologically for them to win something, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. Look at it. I said I would take a baby trouble. This guy, I know, talking about trouble. I said I'll take it. I'll take the real trouble, bro. But man's got to do it. Look at this guy. Look at it.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, I want to win every trophy I can win, bro. Whether we're gonna do that, it's a different talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. For me,
but Carabao Cup matters now, isn't it? Like, it matters. That's the thing. Of course it matters now.
Yeah, but it matters to us.
No, it matters to everyone now. Now,
I know. Yeah.
Now it matters. Do you know what I'm
saying?
Now it matters.
Now it does.
This is the thing when we were telling them about you go for every trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know some of our team will probably take a Carabao Cup. You know what I'm saying? When I say my team, you know, people that think like us will probably take a Carabao Cup and keep this manager. But we were talking about this years ago, winning the Carabao Cup. But you lot were telling us it was, bro, we got bigger fish to fry. That's beneath us. Do you know what I'm saying? That's beneath us. So now that we're in the final, you can't really tell me that it's a big, do you know what I'm saying? It's a big thing. But what I'm happy about is that hopefully, like Noof said, put that winning mentality in your head. Like, you can win now, bro. You've got the team enough to win. I feel like we've been having this mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just that we need that extra edge, and just winning against Man City, especially Man City. So if we beat Man City in the Carabao Cup, that'll make us, I don't know how to explain it. You beat the champions, you know what I'm saying? You beat a team of champions, you know what I'm saying? They won the Premier League. They won the Champions. They won.
Psychological effects as well. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It will be, so beating City would be bigger than beating Newcastle. Does that make sense? That's where it is. So I would rather go for City and beat them and put that mentality in every player, or even fans, that you deserve more, bro. You deserve more. Every one of you lot deserve more. It's just that some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people's anyway. Point is like, I'm not gonna let it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let it get to me. But the point is that we deserve more, and we're demanding. This is what we're demanding every year.
Yeah.
Every year. You can't stop. This is the kind of feeling that every one of you should be hooked on. The way you're hooked on Arsenal, like we're all hooked on Arsenal, like you should be hooked on success too. Because that's the whole process. That's why we watch this game. This game is to win. Us can make a team go Power League and fucking probably get into a million fights on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like go absolutely mad if we lose. And we're not playing for nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a completely different ball game. Football was created to be competitive. This is what being competitive means. Do you get me? Like, every one of us should want to win. That's my opinion of it. But bro, I want to win it. I want to go where, especially City. So especially City. I want City now to just go over that little.
Do you think that tonight, even though we haven't won it yet, so like I said, we got one more step, but did you feel, the both of you, that it seemed like a weight was lifted up of their shoulders tonight?
Not yet. I'll be honest. I'm happy.
But in a sense where, like, you know what, we're in the final, we have what it takes, that kind of thing.
No, I believe that we were going to beat Chelsea. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. Man them in the chat. No, I had a show before the game. I did believe we're gonna beat Chelsea. I thought that we draw the game. I thought they'd probably be a 1-1. So me, it was more of I'm happy to get to the final. It's kind of like, you know, finalized. Do you get it? Where like we are officially in the final. So I always thought that we're gonna beat Chelsea. So that's what. If I had to put money on something, I'll put money on beating Chelsea. I'll be honest.
No, but what I meant was for the players, not for them. Like, do you think a weight was lifted off their shoulders in a sense where they're thinking, you know what, guys, we have what it takes. We can get to a final. So now it's like a kind of a relief, should we say?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. It is. I think that'll give you a winning mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? It will give you a winning mentality. But the thing is that I don't think the final's enough for them to have that mentality. Do you get it? I don't want to talk about the final because we're not there yet, and we don't know City. We don't know what players be injured. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, sure.
But like, I feel like we have to get it done in order for us to get to the next stage. Do you know what I'm saying? To get to the next stage, the stage of champions. You can be very good all your life. All your life you can be very good. But champions is something it's unique. It's unique. It's made for certain, do you know what I'm saying? It's made for certain teams, certain
I think these men need to realize if they don't win this final, the amount of pressure to win the league is gonna be unbearable for them. I reckon it will be unbearable. Because if you don't win this final, then, bro, they've got like literally all eyes. Obviously, they still got a lot of pressure to win the league, but the belief will make them believe in themselves. If they bottle this final, oh boy, because everyone's gonna be looking at you like, yo, you bottled the Carabo now, but you're gonna bottle the league. Have you not got the stomach for the league? You got the stomach to every week is like a final every week. The amount of pressure that will be on them and scrutiny, I don't think they're ready for that. So if I was these guys, you better win this Carabo. It does a lot for them as players. It does a lot for the manager, for Mikel to be like, you know, because Mikel's been feeling the pressure. This was a season that I've never heard Mikel in any season talk about winning trophies as much as this season. I've never heard him. He's always skated around trophies. He's always said we're developing, we're growing, we're growing as a team. We love each other. He always skated away from talking about trophies, but he knows now that this ain't tenable anymore without trophies anymore. It's not tenable. But it was always going to be like this because every team that spends money and every team that's a big club, eventually you have to win trophies. You have to. That's the expectation. That's just how it goes. You can't escape expectation forever. You know what I mean? So if I was these players, if I was Arteta, I'd be saying to these players, listen, you know, don't play to the occasion. Just play your game. You know what I mean? Like, we already know finals, bro. When it gets in your head and they start thinking, oh, we're in a final, you have to just play your game. Obviously be switch on, but the players need to be relaxed to a degree because when they're tense, that's when you make a Zubamendi era, passing back to goal. Do you know what I'm saying? That's when you make a mistake in the North London derby, letting flipping Richarlison lob the goalkeeper. That's when you're tense. So these men need to just chill, and they've put themselves in this position, and they have to make sure that they go out there and win it. And it doesn't have to be pretty. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, it's about who's lifting that trophy. Let's just be real about it. It's not about style of play. In the final, I don't care about style of play. I care about winning. That's it. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to stink it out. You got to grind it out. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Just win us that final. Because
that's how it is in competitions, isn't it? When you think about it, that's how it is in competitions. Because in competitions, you got a set amount of games, and it's probably 8 games, 9, I don't know, something like that.
It's win or out, isn't it? It's win or out. So you have
exactly. So the league, thank you. So the league, you've got 38 games. So that's when style of play matters, because you can't win. You know what I'm saying? These 30 games or whatever, how many games, or 25 games or 22 games or 21 games without a style of play. So that's why, in it, like, just get into the final with this style of play. It don't matter to me. I'll be honest. Even if he wins this league, even though I don't understand his football, I'll be honest, I just don't understand it. I don't understand how he sees the game, how he plays the game. I just don't understand it. Today we defended well. I'll be honest, we really defended well. I feel like, I know everybody gave it to Hincapié, but I feel like Declan Rice was on smoke.
Oh,
Declan Rice in that fucking midfield.
he should be captain.
In it, he was doing a lot in that midfield when you think about it, because you were going up against, you know, Caicedo, Santos, Enzo. Not an easy game. You've seen in the league when we played against Enzo, Reece James, and Caicedo. I know it's weaker, but still, it's not an easy game against this trio, this midfield. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he did a lot, bro. He stopped a lot. The whole team defended as a whole. You know, we always liked our defenders. Let's be real. Or Hincapié, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Declan Rice. The back never had a problem with. But yeah, man, I feel like even if we win the league without this style of play, I just don't understand it. But we still won the league. Don't matter. I just don't think it's sustainable. That's the only thing that separates me from the other fans.
I agree.
I just don't think it's sustainable. But in competitions, it doesn't matter, bro. That's why there's some managers that are competition managers, like a Tuchel. He's a Conte. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, not Conte. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Like cup manager.
Thank you, cup manager. Yeah.
No, but this is the thing. I mean, if this is sustainable, that's a conversation we'll have at the end of the season. If we win the league, regardless, either way, we win it, we don't win it. Because I don't feel like there's more development within this style of play. I really don't. You know what I mean? And that's why I think a lot of fans, they're so desperate for the title. And I get it, because we are as well. But at the same time, they don't realize longevity. And they don't realize, okay, just because you win a league title doesn't mean football ends. And that's it. It's finished. It's complete. The next season, everyone starts at zero and you go again to win trophies again. So it doesn't stop at just this season. I think a lot of fans, I get it. We're focused on this season. But you can't, you know, and then you can't not win it the next season or not win trophies the next season saying, oh, but we won it last season. No, that's how you develop complacency. That, oh, well, we won it a couple of years ago. And then next thing you know, you go years down the line, you ain't won it because you're living off of, this is what happened with us in 2004, but we went invincible. That invincible run allowed Wenger not to win anything for years off the back of going invincible. That should never be acceptable. It's not about it's not about what you won last year. It's about what you're winning now. Football's a now sport. It's not about, oh, but we did it before. It's ever going. And this is why we see Chelsea catching up in trophies, Man City catching up, because of that level of complacency, that kind of mentality.
I believe it's like credit in the bank. I believe there's some managers out there that have credit in the bank enough, but you run out. It's like I give you, in my mind, I give you credit. Like, for example, if this manager wins the league, I give him 1 year with an option. That's how I think of it. 1 year with an option. So in that 1 year, I'll assess the situation. Look at how many goals, you know, when you start the league. You know when you play career mode, they give you like 4 goals, right? Get to the semi-final in the FA Cup or win the league or blah blah blah. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I think of it. That's how I think of it. And I feel like Wenger ran out of credit in fucking 2009, probably 2008. He ran out of credit. That's being generous. He ran out of credit. I feel like it is a now sport, but you do have some sort of credit from before. But when it comes to this manager, I feel like Carabo Cup is just not enough for you to do you know what I'm saying? You have to win it plus. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you have to win it plus, because we kept doubling down on you. I'm not going to double down on nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to double down to win double. Yeah, to win back my money plus interest. Do you know what I'm saying? When you're gambling, big gamblers, you know, like when you double down, you're trying to get back your money plus interest, or at least your money. And we're not even getting back our money. Do you get it? Like, it's 1 billion and a bit. We need to see way more. But
exactly. You know, like you said, look, over 1 billion spent, Carabao Cup is not enough. It has to be like, you know, the Premier League or Champions League, or if we can, both. But not only that, no matter how this season pans out, hopefully with trophies, fingers crossed, we have to wait till summer now as well in regards to transfer window. Some players in our team now, do they stay? Do we sell them on? And who do we get in? That's going to be another challenge as well.
100%, bro. 100%.
No, I hear it. Bro, I just think like with this team, my belief has grown more that we can win it. Not because I think Arteta is amazing. It's more because of the context around all the competitions that we're in. Like I said, we've got to Wembley. Fair enough. He's got us to Wembley. There's a reason why under no circumstance do I believe Arsenal wins Champions League. I'll be real. Under no circumstance. I truly don't believe there's any chance. Well, I wouldn't say any, but if I have to put it in a percentage, very low, bro. Very low. I just feel like there's teams there that would there's managers there that are just on a different level to this manager. Different level. And their style of play is on a different level to us, in my opinion. I don't believe. If we win it, then cool. I'll eat humble pie and I'll say, yo, I got it wrong. I have no problem saying that. But in my opinion, I don't feel that there's any chance of us winning the Champions League. I'll be real. When shit gets serious and you've got the big managers there, nah. I don't feel like we've got enough to win the Champions League. But in the Prem, I said we got the squad. The capitulation of our rivals has been mad. That's working in our favor. The mentality of certain players, of certain teams. Do you know what I mean? Like even in the 22-23 season, Man City was always still there. They were always still getting their job done. They were always still there. This Man City team just looks so fragile, man. I haven't seen them this bad in a long time. Like, they just seem so fragile mentally. And then Rodri coming out, and I'm thinking, yo, if Rodri's feeling like that, what other players in that camp are feeling like that? You know what I mean? Managers sometimes say so. Like, Jose used to say things to deflect attention to his players. But Pep is saying things, and the players are sounding just like him. It doesn't sound like he's shielding the players. It seems like his doubt is spreading to the players, and they all feel like they're doubting themselves. And I just like, nah, that's not the mentality to go on and win a league title, especially when you're behind. That's not the Man City that I know that just keeps getting results, just relentlessly always there, pushing you to the wire. And that's why I feel like we're not going to be perfect. We're going to drop points, but I reckon these guys are going to end up dropping more points. And because of that, I think it looks like we're going to win the league. I just feel like so many things are working in our favor. If he doesn't win it this season, I'm not hearing any chat about this manager, because I don't know what else he needs to go his way. Like literally, like every time Liverpool were going up, like when Liverpool were winning the league, they were going up against Prime City. They had to be near enough perfect. They were going on like 10, 15 game runs of wins, just relentlessly. Do you know what I mean? We're not going up against anybody like that right now. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, Man City will still be there, but I'm not believing in them because they're not believing in themselves. They're not believing in themselves. They're talking about referees and conspiracies and stuff. But when I heard that, I'm like, nah, this is crazy. Man City, and that's because I got the most respect for them because of what they've been doing. But the Man City I respect doesn't speak like that. They don't talk about conspiracies. They don't speak about, flipping VARs and referees against us. And this keeps... Nah, B. That's not the mentality I know Man City to go on and do what they've done, trebles and dominate the league and stuff like that. So I just feel like everything is falling in place for us to do a double, bro. At least minimum, do a double. And we have to. I don't care. We have to.
I feel like us as Arsenal fans, because we're so loud on social media, I feel like until we win this, let's keep it calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it calm, collected. That's why they call me the level-headed Arsenal fan. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep it calm, collected for now. When we win, we'll celebrate. Don't worry, bro. The celebration ain't going nowhere. Let's win this, and then we celebrate. Do you know what I'm saying? I just want us to keep calm, collected now. Focus on next game. Okay, we got Carabo Cup. That's cool. That's final. We'll talk about that another day, another time. Think about that later. Now we start thinking straight away. Think about the league. Think about the next game. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not think about us being in the final. I feel like we should celebrate and move on. I feel like we don't have the right to celebrate before winning anything. we the other day I bought like a whole, I don't know where it was, how we bottled it like 4 times. It was in different years, obviously. And the amount of points, it was 6 points, 8 points, 8 points. Do you get it?
Mm.
I feel like we need to, you know what I'm saying? Man them in the chat. Let's keep it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't be happy today. Don't get me wrong. Be happy today. But let's keep it a little bit calm until we catch them really. When we really catch them, you get me? When we catch them lacking, that's going to be their day. I feel like that's going to be their day.
Also, as well, like, we need to calm down with all this quadruple things as well. And also, is it
run it.
I was going to say, like, yeah, we need to calm down as well on this quadruple stuff as well. Is it Rashid, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Rashid, yeah. Yeah, like, you said about, like, bottling previous titles. I'll tell you something, the mad titles that we could have won over the years. Even the other day, I was watching YouTube, I was watching that Birmingham game in 2008, and even to this day, it was painful to watch the other day. And also Northside, you said about Man City not being the same and everything. I agree, but what we need to do is to stop giving them a lifeline. Like Rashid said, like we're dropping unnecessary points. I mean, we just need to focus on ourselves, but we just need to take advantage of when teams around us squander their chances to win their games as well.
Yeah,
I agree. I still look at this team with a question mark until it's done. But at the same time, like I said, for me, it's more the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. And I feel like, what else do we need?
Don't you feel like the opportunity was always there, North? Not to cut you off, but like, we've been 8 points clear, bro. No, we've been 8 points. We've been before 8 points clear. We've been.
I know, but I've never heard Man City talking the way they're talking and making the excuses the way they're making excuses. Like, it's like they're not war.
Yeah, they're panicking.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when we were 8 points clear, 22-23, I never heard any of this chat. Do you know what I mean? And we were flying high, and we were, blitzing teams and cooking every week and attacking really well. It was always calm and collected on that side. Always. They always seemed, you know what I mean? Just waiting. Okay, we're just gonna keep winning games. And as soon as you fumble, we're gonna take advantage. Now they're not talking like that. Like the captain, bro. The captain's talking like that. I was like, yo, if you man don't believe in yourselves, then I'm looking at it like, cool.
Then should we be worried about Aston Villa or nah?
I don't feel like they got the squad to do it. I don't feel like they got the squad to do it consistently. I'll be honest with you. I don't feel like we can't sleep on that. We can't rest on our laurels at all. Yeah. But at the same time, I just don't feel like, bro, they lost to 10-man Brentford, bro. 10-man Brentford. Brentford got a red card, bro, and they still didn't kill them off. You know what I mean? Big up to Lee for the raid, man. Everyone that's joined from Lee's stream. You know what I mean?
Big up Lee.
You get what I'm saying? Big up to my guy Lee. But like I said, yeah. Listen, the Arsenal fumble. I'll still raise my eyebrow because I got PTSD from this shit, bro. You know, I got.
Thank you.
We all got PTSD from this shit, bro. Like the amount of times they've bottled it. You know what I'm saying? And bro, it's just like, bro, just please win this trophy and win the Prem and just shut us up. Because I'd rather just be talking about this club and talking about success and trophies and titles, bro. Just get us over the line. I beg you, bro. Just get it over the line. That's all I want, bro. I don't care about being in the mud. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'll be too happy celebrating us winning something. I really don't care, bro. Do you know what I mean? But City, like I said, I was very shocked and surprised to see what's coming up from their camp. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Hear this, yeah? 2004, 2005, 5-point lead, second place. 2007, 2008, 5-point lead, third place. So when I say the position, it means the position that we finished. 2023, 5 points, second place. 2013, 7 points, fourth place. 2002, 8 points, second place. 2022, 8 points, second place. You get me? Like
Yeah.
I just gave you. This is historically six games. Six leagues. What am I talking about? Games.
Al-
You know what I'm saying?
Also, as well,
This is why we should keep calm until we
Yeah.
win. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like you should. I have PTSD. I'll be real. I do. I am happy about the final. Don't get me wrong. I said to everyone in the chat, be happy about the final. Be happy about the final. But me, I keep calm until I win this shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to keep calm because I don't wanna be happy and then get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then get fucked up over. You know, you can get fucked over with this team. Let's be honest.
Also, Rashid as well. Like we just mentioned there, exactly. I agree with you. Like even 1989 when we beat Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield, we could have beaten Derby, we could have beaten Wimbledon, we could have like won that league way before Anfield. But it seems like with us, we've got this habit of like making it hard for ourselves. You know, like we're either it costs us titles or either it goes down to the wire and we just will like win it. You know, so yeah.
No. Enjoy the small victories.
Yeah.
Do enjoy them. Because I know if you hear me now, you think that I'm not happy. Nah, enjoy the small victories. No. Like no, as in the people that were
okay.
Enjoy the small victories, but wait for the big moment. We need to win, and then we can start celebrating before winning stuff. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we need to win first, and then I can be like, yo, listen, we're gonna win this Champions League, bro. That's when I'm gonna come like this, yo. We're gonna win this Champions League, bro. Who's gonna stop us? See, I can do this bullshit. I can do it for fun if I wanted to on YouTube. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I need us at least to win 1 year, win me 2 Premier League and the Carabo Cup, and then we can start saying next season we're gonna be like, yo, North, I think we can win it this season. I can't lie. Then North will tell me, nah, maybe you can go for the Champions League. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
No, I hear it. That's why I didn't go crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm relieved that we're into a final. It's been a very long time since we've been in a final. You know what I'm saying? There's been some tragic times in finals, like Baku. That was absolutely embarrassing. So it's nice to slap Chelsea out the cup. You know what I'm saying? Because them dickheads pissed me off in Baku. I remember I was in a pub, I left, bro. You know what I mean? One of my boys, a Chelsea fan, I didn't even say that. He's like, yo, where you going? I ain't even answering, bro. Just cut my eye at him. And just cut. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you said, I think it's just PTSD, man. Like, as much as people say, like, we don't want to believe, it's PTSD of being let down. There's been times where years ago where you believed and then the team let you down, and you believed and then the team let you down, you believed and then things went sideways or we capitulated. So I completely get it. For me, when I'm saying we can win this Carabo Cup, it's based on our record at Wembley. And it's based on, you know what I mean, the fact that we do well at Wembley. And to be fair to Arteta, when he got to Wembley last time, he actually won the FA Cup. So giving him a little bit of praise, but at the same time, if I'm giving you a bit of hope, you better not let me down. Because otherwise, the whole team's getting cooked after the final, bro. If we don't lift that, I could not go for another final seeing us not lifting it and somebody else lifting the trophy. It's the most heart-wrenching thing to watch. It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. So yeah, man, I hear it. I hear the caution. For me, I'm cautious. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the same with the league. It's like, bro, what else do we need to win this league? Do we need the opposition to have no players to field on the pitch? Like, do they need to forfeit every game? Like, what else do we need? Like, everything is going for us. Like, do you know what I mean? It's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that turned me into a monster when it comes into this club. That's why I cuss this club with so much vim when they don't do it. They don't get over the line. It's 22 years of pain, bro. 22 years of being let down, bro. It's a long time to be consistently let down. I'm glad today they didn't let us down, but the job's not done. The job's not done. You know what I'm saying? The job is not done. They need to turn up. All of this will be for nothing if we don't win in the final. It's just that's how football is.
Some people that are not our age, North, that are older than us, at least they got to see some. I mean, look, man, if you're I don't know, 28 years old, You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that you remember fucking 2003. Do you get it? Like, I can go through. You can't remember it properly. You start to understand football at 16, 15. You start understanding football. Do you know what I'm saying? So we never got to like really celebrate something. You get me? You can't be counting that because you was like, what, 10, 11? Do you get me? Like, you still, yeah. It wasn't like you were a grown adult. You can go, do you know what I'm saying? Have a party, celebrate, you know, with a parade, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You just we didn't get no experiences, bro. So it's people that are older than that generation that got to see way more trophies than us. So don't be surprised why I'm always cautious. Because man didn't see nothing, bro. All we saw was like FA Cup. That's it. We saw FA Cup. That's basically what we saw. Do you get it? And we didn't get to anything else. We didn't get to the Champions League final, at least. We got to the semi in 2008, I think. Do you get it? Like, I'm talking, I'm talking about like 2006 and onwards. Do you get it? Like, we didn't get to see nothing. So us just getting to a final, we're already gassed. I understand why the people are like going mad, but the older generation obviously are more lucky, bro. They got to see way more than us, so they're like, you know what? That's why you see so many people. Like, for example, DJB the other day, big up to him, man. He was talking to, I think it was Matty, big up to him too. It was like, I think it was Matty or online, or Kenny Ken. It was like, I would rather win the Champions League than the Premier League. I understand that because he saw Premier Leagues. He saw bare Premier Leagues. Do you get it? Me and you ain't see Premier Leagues. I know maybe we choose the Champions League because of the fucking to be the best in Europe is litter than, well, you know, it's different, but still. The point is like we didn't get to see, so we're gassed with anything that you give us. A little final, look at them. We lost our mind. A little final, we're gassed from everybody's going mad. We're so happy. It's a Carabo Cup. This is City used to do this for fun. Liverpool used to do this for fun. That's that Carabo Cup. FA Cup. Come on, bro. We're getting there anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? We're getting close or there every time. Do you get it? So yeah, man. Like I feel like there's way more lucky Arsenal fans than us, bro. That's all I can say. That's why we're so happy about, you know, a final in the Carabao Cup. You get it?
Yeah, you know, Rashid. You know, I'm old school. I was born in 1979, and you know, you said about older fans seeing it all. I've seen plenty of trophies, and I've seen plenty of times where we squander a chance to win more. And it's absolutely true. You know what we just said to me. What we said to us, my brother, but. Yeah, look, hopefully we can go on and win this Carabao Cup at least and then just push on from there, you know?
Nah, hopefully, bro. Hopefully, what I'm trying to explain is like, this should be mandatory for us to get to semi-final, final in the Carabao Cup. This is mandatory. This is something you have to do. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to go for this. You have to get somewhere, either the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. You have to get. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why Man City and Liverpool used to do that every season, nearly every season. Or they go for other stuff. Do you get it? How Klopp used to go for 4 and then he ends up with 1. But he wins every season. Do you get it? That's what something I feel like it should be mandatory for us. But what I'm trying to explain is why we're so happy is because of the lack of fucking trophies we've seen. We haven't seen nothing, bro. When you think about it, bro, we lost Champions League. That was the most. I know every one of us, but even if we were kids, I don't even want to say it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, tears, stuff like that. That's what happened, bro. To that point, it really hurt. Did you get it? And that was me not even understanding football like that. Do you get it? So, and then I got to a point I was like, all right, cool. After 2006, 2008 was the best. What we got semi-final, cool, whatever. We won a little cup here and there, but these cups, didn't
I don't know, bro.
they didn't fool me up. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
I was born 92 in it, so 98, 02, 04. I saw us win those
How
league
old
trophies.
were you?
98, I was young in it. I was super young, but I saw it. If you're asking me, did I understand ball properly them days? Nah, because 98, what man?
When do you believe a person
I was like
understands
7, bro.
football?
I was at 7, innit? And my
But when do
stepdad
you
was an Arsenal
believe
fan, innit? So we watched that because we already had Sky back then, innit? So my stepdad was an Arsenal fan, innit? He was actually a Chelsea fan. He changed from Chelsea to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? So he was someone that was like always putting on Arsenal as well. Do you know what I mean? So I was watching it because he would be watching it. Do you know what I'm saying? Alongside the boxing and Prince Nazim and, you know what I mean, Tyson and all those other boxers and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like 02, 04, like I was old enough to have seen those. I've seen those trophies be lifted, see games in those seasons. You know what I'm saying? Following those seasons. You know what I mean? So I've seen 3 Prems at Arsenal. I've seen the whole time we were just lifting FA Cups with Wenger even after 04. You know what I mean? I saw us 06 Champions League final. Obviously, we didn't win it. So I've been seeing us like lifting trophies and bottling trophies as well. So for me, bro, for me, it's like I never, even though I've seen bigger trophies in the Carabo Cup, I still don't look at the Carabo Cup and say, yeah, I don't care about the Carabo Cup. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back in the day, the Carling Cup, I always be like, yo, win all the trophies that we can, man. Like, you're not entitled to trophies. You don't know when you're going to go on a trophy drought. You know what I mean? If you ask Liverpool fans from the 80s if they would go on a trophy drought, they'd be thinking, you're bugging. You're bugging. How many Champions Leagues have we seen? How many league titles have we seen? Do you know what I mean? How many cups have we seen? For the start of the Premier League era and them to go on that long ass drought of about 30 years of not winning a Premier League title, they wouldn't have never thought that. Big Liverpool, you know, that's a bigger club than us. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always like, yo, when you're in a position to win trophy, always try and maximize as many trophies as you can, because you don't know when you're going to be back in that situation. Like, you think about the Leicester season until the last time we started competing for the league title. That's a lot of years that went past because we didn't capitalize off the Leicester. If we would have won it, that could have been us to then go on, and we could have been in league titles before that, because success breeds success. You know what I'm saying? So you can attract more players, you can make more money, you can, do you know what I mean? Your club goes up in prestige. When you start drifting off, it takes a lot longer to rebuild that. You know what I mean? Rebuild that mentality. So I just think, for me, bro, I'm just really happy, bro. I'm relieved. But like I said, I can't go over the top, because with Arsenal, as an Arsenal fan, if you're an experienced Arsenal fan, I'm talking about at least in your 30s.
What was your prediction?
You can't get too excited, bro.
What was your prediction for this game? You thought we would get through, right?
I thought we'd get through. I thought we'd get through. I just thought I thought we'd stink it out and it would just be a 0-0. I didn't think that we would do much. I thought we'd stink it out, because the way they played when we played them in the league, they were very hard to break down, and we ended up drawing that game. Do you know what I'm saying? So I thought, okay, we're probably going to hold on. Arteta likes to hold on to a 1-0 advantage. I thought, okay, he'll just try to hold it out, which is what we did. But then obviously with Rice, you know what I mean, Havertz making a very good run, read that correctly, and then Rice finding him. We ended up winning it at the end. But I felt like we played for a draw. Let's be real. We played for a draw today. We played for a draw. We wasn't playing to win this game. You know what I mean? Martinelli probably had the best opportunities, I would say, in the game. Alongside Henkape had a header that went over the bar. But Martinelli, direct, and he's straight through on goal. Do you know what I mean? But Gusto got there, blocked it, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of fumbled those 2 opportunities. But yeah, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro. Like, I don't really care how we did it today. The aim was to get to the final and win the final. You know what I mean? That's ultimately what it is. And I don't really care how we play in the final as long as we win it. You know? So, and I know, like I said, I know Arteta's not going to change the way that we play. He's not going to change. He's shown time and time again he's not willing to change. This is how he wants to play. And I think even more he's going to stick by his guns, because we've now got to a final. I think in his head, he's going to think, well, you man are complaining about the style of play, but I've got us to a final. I think that's how he's going to interpret it. And that's all great, Arteta. And even if you win the Carabo Cup, is all great. But is this style of football able to win us the league? You're still yet to show us, because you've been playing this for 3 years and we ain't won the league playing like this. So there's still a big question mark. But I think for him, he's just going to be like, well, You know, at the end of the day, I'm top of the Champions League table. I'm top of the Prem. We're in a Carabo Cup final, and we're yet to see how far we're going to go in the FA Cup. I think in his head, he'll be like, well, you know, why should I change it? I think this is going to validate him to stick by his guns even more. And like I said, that's fine. It's his job on the line, not mine. It's his job on the line. So if you want to stick by your guns, stick by your guns. There's no problem. But we're gonna need to cash in that check at the end of the season. And if that check is light and all I'm seeing is cups and I ain't seeing the majors, yeah, you can't stay here, bro. You can't stay here. Sorry, your time is done. So
well, the thing with Northside and Rashid as well is that rotation is going to be key. And unfortunately, due to dropping points, because we should be way ahead now in the league right now as we speak here. And if we were way ahead, we could at least rotate it in some games and also like with games coming up as well. But now with like games all being crunched up, and yes, we do have a bit of breathing space, but not as much. So like a rotation is going to be key Northside and Rashid. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
No, I hear it. What you saying, that star man? What you saying? You good?
Wembley. Where
the famous Arsenal, where we go to Wembley.
How's that for toxic and negative? You foolish Laporta and all of that shit. Do you know what?
That.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. This manager is going to get a night off tonight from me. Rashid, you were on my channel earlier. Big up, big up, big up. I don't know who you are next to me, sir, but big up either way. Yeah, I am gassed. I'm not going to overdo it.
No.
But the fact that this manager has done what he hasn't done since he's got it, basically. Since he's got it. Fair play. Fair play. Now, go and win it. Yeah? Because now you're in a cup final in front of fans. When you won the FA Cup during COVID, yeah? No fans, bro. No fans. Now you got to perform on the world stage, 90,000+ at Wembley, yeah? High expectations. Berta will be there. Kroenke will be there. Michele will be there. And many others. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Royalty will be there. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll all be there, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I predicted a 3-0. How toxic and negative of me. Back once again for the Renegade Master and all the ones there. You know what I'm saying? But I got the result right. So yeah, it was 1-0. Wasn't 3-0. What was it, North? You said earlier that you thought we were going to stink it out. You were right. We just got that goal in the end. And isn't it ironic? Kai Havertz scored the same type of goal that he did for Chelsea when they won the Champions League, innit? Crazy. I'm just saying.
Crazy.
Yasser, where you at? Where are you at? Yeah? Stinky Arsenal, yeah? Stinky Arsenal, yeah? All of this haram football, blah, 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 blah. You guys couldn't get it over the line. You are the new Arsenal now. Blue Asna. You are the Blue Asna. You had no answer. Caicedo, what did he do today? What did he do tonight?
Nada.
What did Cole Palmer do when he came on? Nada. João Pedro didn't do enough. No Reece James. Big problem. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Look, people can say I'm getting too gas giddy, whatever. Look, I'm happy that we got through tonight. That's the bottom line. We're in a final, yeah? We've got 6 weeks. Now I want this manager to rest and rotate. Those are going to be the key words. The fine margins, guys. The fine margins, yeah? Rest and rotate. I don't want to see Declan Rice playing against Sunderland on Saturday. I don't want Timber to be playing. At this point, I don't even want Saliba and Gabriel. Yeah? Our squad is big enough and good enough to get a result against Sunderland, yeah? At home. Sunderland don't travel well. They're not the same Sunderland when we played them at their gaff. So do you know what I'm saying? We now have a great opportunity at a fundamental point of the season where he needs to do the right thing. Yeah, he needs to do the right thing. And yes, it was a stinky game, but you saw them players, all 10 outfield players, working their bollocks off tonight. Yeah, no Ødegaard. You see the difference. Yeah, it wasn't the game for playing it about here and there. Yeah, we tried to play keep ball, bit of a training session in the first half, whatever. It is what it is. But we got over the line. Chelsea didn't offer nada, yeah? And that Enzo Fernandez, yeah, you may be a World Cup winner, but just because you're a World Cup winner, it doesn't mean you're the guy, bruv. Kleberson won a World Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? Need I say more? Need I say more? You ain't that guy. As soon as he ballooned that into fucking row, whatever the fuck, yeah? Right? I knew we were going through. As soon as Enzo blasted that ball over the bar, I knew we were going through. Because they don't have it. It's not the same Chelsea, bruv. It's not the Don Roman. Nah, you got Blue Coat to deal with. Blue Coat out and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. So don't get it twisted. I don't want to make this crystal clear, yeah? I'm not getting carried away. But at the same time, I'm going to enjoy it tonight. I'm going to enjoy it. And this manager's going to get a night off from me personally. I'll leave him alone tonight. He'll get his flowers for tonight. But 6 weeks down the line, you better make sure we're fully prepared. Because I know he wants it. I know he wants it even more than Pep. But just because you want it more than the next man, I said this to you earlier, Rashid, didn't it? Just because you want it more than the next man doesn't mean you're going to get it. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to be prepared. Facts. We have to be on job, on point, to make sure we get over that blood clot line. Do you know what I'm saying? We got to do the business. Nuts on the table, Kenny Ken settings and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? We got to be the bollocks. And if we're not, we can easily lose that final. But at this moment in time, I'm chilling. Cheers, guys.
The only thing that worried me tonight is that, due to past fixtures against Chelsea where they did us over, what concerned me is that, and DJ B said this on a I think it was on Lee Gunner's show, maybe another show. The first goal was key tonight. Whoever scores the first goal was key. And also, if the first half was going to finish 0-0, which it did, then anything could have happened. And a part of me was thinking, are Chelsea going to get a sneaky goal? That's what I was wondering. But when Havertz scored there, I was like, you know what? Thank God for that, because
with Chelsea, they've got Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO Merchant, in the dugout, bro. I mean, come on. This guy was at Hull City, Derby. Do you know what I'm saying? Before he went to Strasbourg, innit? Like, what are we doing here? That guy changed formation, yeah. I think it was like the 60th minute or so, give or take, yeah. He started with a back five, went to a back four. Did nada. They had all the chances. They had pretty much all of the ball in the second half, especially after the 60th minute mark. They did fuck all. Our defence was top tier tonight, especially in the second half. And Hincapié, for me, personally, my man of the match. And he contributed to our winner as well. It's a fair play.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. I don't know what you think, North, and I know what you think, like Rashid, like we had that conversation. But yeah, for me personally, I'm just going to enjoy tonight, innit? I'm going to see
we all are. We are.
Exactly. Best believe that. No one's going to take this away from me. No one's going to take this away from you, from Rashid, from North as well, and all of us Arsenal fans.
Why would they? We told them to take Ødegaard off the pitch. We told them to take Saka off the pitch. You're going to win. You're going to win without these players. You don't need them on this pitch.
We rate the League Cup. That's the ultimate line of it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. We rate the League Cup. Yeah? Oh, but a League Cup is beneath a team like Arsenal. Best believe we win it, yeah? You'll be demanding parades mid-season. Mid-season. Yeah? That's the reality. I know you said this, North, and Rashid, I know you echo that as well. But this is the reality. We're still in all competitions, fighting on all fronts, yeah? Now is the time to deliver. Don't be a pussy, yeah? Just do the business, yeah? Lay down the Wesley pipes and do the business. 22nd of March, yeah? Rest, recover, refresh, all of that shit. Rotate. Those are going to be the key words. Those are going to be the fine margins, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about now. Right here, right now, Fat Boy Slim.
We'll see, man. Job's,
That's
you know what
facts.
I mean? Like I said before, job's not done. Job's not done. You know what I mean? A job's not done. And just because I think that we are in a good position, which we are, it's all about getting over the line, man. We've been in good positions before. Like Rashid already mentioned, we've been in good positions before to get over the line. I think I would have liked to have seen us incorporate Gyökeres into the game more and build upon that, because it's been very kickstart with Gyökeres. Some games we get a tune out of him, some we don't. Today we wasn't playing to his strengths. Man saying, yo, talk about Eze. We wasn't playing for the attacking players today. We wasn't. We were sitting back defending. That was the aim of our game. At no point did we try to apply pressure. So I think that was tactically from the manager. He wanted us to sit back. And that's why you don't see Eze much involved in the game. You didn't see Gyökeres much involved in the game. They had poor games today. Ultimately, we got over the line. Those are the things I just don't want to see replicated, because it's issues that we've been having. We've been having Gyökeres not being effective week in, week out. We've been having Eze not being effective week in, week out, which is why we've been playing Havertz in the 10. If it's just a one-off game, then that's fine, because the aim was to get through to the final. That's fine. If I keep seeing this, then I'm going to be concerned. I'm going to be concerned, because we need to get a tune out of these players if we're going to get over the line. There will come a time in the season we're going to need to rely on them. So hopefully, this was just because of the final. And I say hopefully because I've been seeing this all season. I've seen the decline of Eze. I've seen Gyökeres go missing in so many games. Yes, he scored a couple of goals, but he's been missing in so many games due to the way that we set up the team and the way that we tried to play. And like I said, at no moment did we have any urgency to put them to the sword. At no moment did I feel like we were trying to do anything. I felt like the goalkeeper was trying to be more direct than any of these players today. Zubimendi, that we credit so much for his passing, it was the goalkeeper that gave Martinelli his 2 chances. Other than that, what was it? It was set pieces. It was chances from set pieces. We didn't do anything. Like, let's just be real. You know what I mean? So hopefully we don't continue to see that. You know what I mean? And it just is what it is. Man said, North, cheer up, bro. My title is, we're going to win this Carabo Cup, bro. I don't know how much more positive you want me to be. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe that we're going to win the Carabo Cup. I don't know. So do I have to have a permanent smile, man, like this?
Yeah.
I don't know what
But that's just weird.
You get me? I don't know what man want me to do, bro. Like, I'm happy, but the job's not done. Like, I'm cool. I'm calm. I ain't really ripping into anyone's performance today. I don't think anyone deserves to be ripped into today. But yeah, man, it's like it's mad. Like, I'm just chill, bro. Like I said, like with the fact that I did the video the other day saying that we're gonna win this league is because Man City aren't believing in themselves, and I've never heard them speak the way that they're speaking right now. And for me, if they don't believe in themselves, then the league is ours, because they're the only ones I believe that can cause us any problems to win this league title. I don't believe that Aston Villa have it to sustain a league run, a title run, and get over the line. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, you have to celebrate like you've won it already. That's the mutant positivity. Yeah, that's what they want me to do, bro. They want me to get party poppers out. You know what I mean? Get the champagne, get the coke out, pop it, boom. You know,
yeah, that's gonna happen. That's March. That's gonna happen. Carabo Cup. Don't worry about that. That's the when we get to the final. You know what I'm saying? We win that. We'll do all that. I feel like until we do that, don't worry. Don't worry about us being happy. Just worry about the fucking game. That's what you should be worried about. Just worry about Man City. Worry about winning that game. That's what you should be worried about. I'll be honest.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. You know what I mean? It's the most positive I've been all season. It's the most positive. Like, hearing City talk like that really made me go like, you know what? When Yamin was like, yo, we're not on it this season. We're not on it. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you might actually be right. You're actually not on it, bro. You're actually not on it. Do you know what I mean? The fact that Man City had 3 draws at the start of January, they had 3 draws. They got slapped up to Bodo Glimt, slapped up to Man United. But like I said, man, do you know what I mean? It's all about us capitalizing. And every time they drop points, we haven't always capitalized. But this weekend we capitalized. We beat Leeds. They didn't win their game. They drew against Spurs. we need to just continue. You know what I mean? Continue capitalizing, and we got a lot of players back from injuries. So the injury talk I don't really want to hear. I know we got Moreno out. Most teams have at least got a injury. We have to weather that. You know what I mean? And this manager lacks versatility, so there should be no problems. We got enough players to play in different positions and do different things. So I don't really want to hear no excuses. Like, everything is laid out for Arsenal to win this league. Everything, even our run of games, to the end of the season is favourable. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of really difficult games. We've got Sunderland, we've got Brentford. Those are games we are expected to win. Tottenham, we're expected to win. Chelsea, we already beat them. Do you know what I'm saying? We should be beating them again. Should be. Brighton, Everton, Wolves, Bournemouth, Man City, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley. Like, we should be beating this Newcastle.
Newcastle's the only tacky game. Is that what you're going to say?
We're at home, bro. We're at home.
We're at home.
This season, we beat them already this season. Do you get what I'm saying? Man City can get got at, you already see. You know what I'm saying? That they can get got at, and they don't look like they believe in themselves. So, and
a game like Newcastle, they're not going to attack us though. See, our problem is with the teams that are not going to attack us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like today, Chelsea attacked us. We scored that goal because they had 10 players nearly like pushing us towards, do you know what I'm saying? Putting pressure on us. So that's why they only had Saliba. And Saliba, Saliba's not the fastest. So boom, that was a little ball from a beautiful ball from Hincapié, and a cool finish from, do you know what I'm saying, from Havertz. That was a sick finish, I can't lie. That was a ballless finish, by the way. You know, taking the keeper like that, that's not for everyone. But the point is like, when they don't attack us, that's our problem. We struggle against teams that don't attack us, and we have to win. Do you get it? Like, Newcastle are gonna fucking park the bus and just make it difficult for us to win, and then they're just gonna hit us on the counter and do whatever we did to Chelsea and may the best man win. That's basically what's gonna happen with teams like Newcastle, teams like Wolves, teams like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I get it 100%. We have the better than City's run the games. I get it, 100%.
We just have to see.
All winnable games, man. All winnable games. All games we must win. So I don't know what else this squad needs, man. I don't know what else they want to win this title, bro. Like, this will go down as one of the biggest bottle jobs if we do not win this league title. There's no serious contender. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no serious contender. The amount of points that Man City continue to drop. So, yeah, I don't know what else Arsenal want. Do you know what I mean? If we can't win it this season, it's done. This guy will never get us over the line. If you don't win it this season,
yeah, but context though, you got us to a final.
There's no context. The rest of the league is shit, bro. Let's be honest, bro. The rest of the league is pants. Bro, if we take into account here the amount of points we dropped that we should have been gaining, we should be 15 points ahead. I'm not even chatting shit right now, bro. Bro, I'm counting draws in that game as well. If we drawed against Liverpool in the first game when we lost, that'd be 7 points. The Sunderland game, we should have won that. That would be 9 points. The Forest game, we played like shit. We should have won that game. That would have been 11 points. There's other games that obviously I ain't got on top of my head. We should have won as well, or like we would have been at least 13, 15 points. When have you ever seen Man City behave like this as well? They're literally saying to us, like, take the fucking league. And we're not trying to take it by the horns. It's like, okay, if you fumble, we might fumble as well. And they're like, we'll fumble again. Do you still guys want to fumble? Are you serious? But we're not being serious. This is my issue. This is why people are saying, why are you being negative? Why are you being this? It's because I still got PTSD from 2-3 seasons ago when we were 8 points ahead. So don't expect me to get excited in January, February when we're 6 points ahead. where we bottled the league title 8 points ahead in March. Like, it don't make sense to me. Till this manager gets it over the line, or we're like week 37 and we're 6 points ahead, then I'll get excited. But till then, I'm not getting excited. Like, I'm happy we're in the final. But again, we need to win it. Is it enough to save this guy's job? No. Even if he wins the FA Cup, no. He needs to win a big trophy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not writing off the fucking shambolic 5 years before that either. I'll give you a year, 2 max, and you got to go again. Like, if you don't win it again within 2 years, you got to go. That's enough. That's as much credit as it buys you in the bank. 2 years at best. Unless, like, the season after you win the league, there's a massive drop off. Like, if you finish second, third, get to a semi-final here and there, or you could say, oh, do you know what? You know, context. Everyone likes to use context. We had mad injuries, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Man City went and done a madness, spent 400 million and got XYZ, and obviously, like, revitalized their squad and whatnot. Fair enough. But if you go from 1st to 7th, like, not even European football, you're out. And that's the way it's got to be. We've got to be ruthless. I want Arsenal to become like, you know how Chelsea was in the Abramovich era? Like, 1 year you don't win, you might have enough credit to make it through to the next year. And that might not even be enough. Like, in 10 years, the amount of trophy they won in 10 years is crazy. Well, we've been sitting here, man's getting grey hairs, losing hair, fucking, like, people having youths, this, that, blah, 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 and I'm still fucking here waiting, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how long are we gonna wait, bro? I don't look down at this Carabo Cup, bro. Last time Arsenal won this Carabo Cup, man was calling his nappies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Arsenal win this cup. But don't get me wrong, like, I want to see us win bigger things as well. But I'll never turn my nose off at, like, any trophy. Carabo, FA Cup, wherever it is, a trophy is a trophy at the end of the day. I do respect some trophies more. Like, for me, the pinnacle is the Champions League, then the Prem, the FA Cup, then the Carabo. But any trophy, I will take. Like, you don't see fans saying, "Oh, Pep won 4 league cups. We won't want to win it again." You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, what it is, you know, as you said about being ruthless, unfortunately, we have a reputation of being classy. You know, like, you know, we're too many fans are just running on sentiments. And as you just mentioned, great point, is that we have to be ruthless. And unfortunately, we don't have a reputation of a Real Madrid. We don't have a reputation of the Chelsea under Abramovich.
We need to change that mentality. And
I agree. I agree.
It sounds like we're fighting, you know, a losing battle. But the rest of us need to still keep pulling this club out. I won't settle for this nonsense. You know, I've got mates in a group chat that are like in their 50s. Bro, every time they're saying we're the best team in the world, I'm like, what the fuck have we won?
Yeah.
I'm saying you are 50 years old. I don't know if it's you get to 50 or something, or they're from fucking, but I don't know what they're taking or smoking. But I'm like, you man have witnessed Arsenal win 5 Premier Leagues. Was it 7 or 8 FA Cups, League Cups, European Cups, and then in this era, just because we're challenging is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't find it acceptable when I've witnessed Arsenal win much less than what you guys have witnessed. But again, bro, it's our fan base is on this copium and this constant PR notion of, nah, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. And the thing is with me, I won't even get onto my fan base if we were just humble about it. Yeah, we're good, but we need to win. We took the most shit on social media, on the internet, everything. But like, at the end of the day, how do you measure success in football? It's trophies. Where's our trophies, bro? Then talk your shit. I'll be the first one talking shit as well. But be humble till then. We get on to Liverpool, Chelsea fans, this, that. What the fuck have we... Like the other day, there's videos of like Arsenal fans telling Man United to calm down because they beat us, like you lot are still shit, this, that. But if we look at it, since Arteta started and he's still here, Man United have won more trophies in that time. So how can we fucking talk shit to them on that basis? Like on banter on a one-off game, fair enough. We beat you lot, whatever, you beat us, this, that. But to turn our noses at Man United when they've won more trophies and sacked managers and won trophies and sacked managers, we can't be here talking that nonsense. And this is the thing that annoys me with the fan base. I'd be fine if it was like, okay, we're one of the best teams out there, but we don't win. And that makes us from being one of the best to the elite. But then we go on like, we're one of the best, like elite clubs, like we win trophies every other year and stuff when we don't. Until that narrative changes, we won't be of that ilk.
Yeah, but Ozzy, even
you guys, the thing is, we need to keep pushing this narrative sometimes, regardless of, you know, we're a small minority of whatever you want to call it, bomb goonies, whatever, this nonsense. Like, you know, everyone likes to put labels and stuff. I don't really give a shit about that regardless. At the end of the day, I want my team to win season in, season out. I can accept it for not winning, you know, coming close and whatever happens in that season. But, you know, going for a club like Arsenal, for me personally, going 2-3 seasons without winning a single trophy is not acceptable.
No, I hear it, man.
A lot of this fan base is like, it's they're just happy with challenging. They will say to you, oh, you're such a glory hunter, go support Man City, go support Real Madrid. I'm like, why would you want to be with them? Don't you want to see your team win? Like, it don't make sense when they say that. I can't comprehend it when they say, oh, you're a glory hunter. Bro, I'm not, what? Being a glory hunter is wanting my team to win.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it either.
Also as well, like, you know, sorry, Northside. Also, as well, as Northside said, you know, if we bottle it this season, it'll be the biggest or one of the biggest bottles ever. And also, we have to be careful because, do you think next season other teams around us will rest on the laurels? No, they won't. Aston Villa will probably strengthen. Man United will probably strengthen because Carrick, so far, is doing well. Okay, fair enough. A bit of a dodgy result against Fulham, but they got through that. Man City, I don't know if Pep's going to stay or if a new manager's going to come in with new ideas, fresh ideas, and they strengthened in January as well. So we can't rest on our laurels either. We need to strengthen because the teams around us will strengthen. And if we bottle this season, as Northside said, and also many of you guys as well, if we don't do it this season, come next season, forget it.
But even Wright, he said, mate, even Wright, he said, I saw the little clip on ITV after the game. Even he said, we have to win. In order to be great, we have to win. Even Wright, he's saying that on ITV. Now, I know he's done the flip-flop thing and all of that. But if Wright is saying that now, in order to be like a great defence, great team, whatever, yeah, we have to win. That's a damning indictment if we don't. But all I'm saying is, look, be happy for tonight, but get over the fucking line. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the time is now, Maloko settings. The time is right here, right now, Fatboy Slim settings, to win. And we have never been in this position for the longest. Like it's so set up for us nicely. We've never been set up this nicely for, what, how long? Go out there and deliver. We're Arsenal Football Club. We're meant to be an elite level football club. That's why we smashed down Highbury to compete on all fronts like we're doing now.
The last time we was in a position like this, bro, the last time we was in a position like this was the Leicester season. But even then, I'd say they obviously they were a serious team, innit? And they made sure they did what they needed to do to get over the line. So this is we're in a situation where we're in an even easier situation than that. Whereas Man City don't look serious. Listen, I'm not saying completely disregard Man City, because you can't. Based on their history, that you can't. I'm not saying Man City. I'm doubting Man City because they're doubting themselves. Because the whole season I've been saying, look out for them, watch out for them, because they're always a problem. When they're not believing in themselves, and their manager and their captain, that's supposed to be the leadership of that team, are doubting themselves and making excuses and making, pointing at other things apart from making themselves accountable for the way they're bottling games and bottling it against Spurs. That's when I'm like, okay, well, these men don't seem like they're serious. These men seem like the winning mentality is fading away from them. But the last time it was Leicester. Everybody was on a rebuild. All the rivals kind of collapsed. Nobody was really serious, and that's what allowed Leicester to run away with the league. Obviously, I'm not trying to downplay what Leicester did, but nobody was serious that year. Nobody's serious this year. Nobody's really serious this year. So it's like, bro, like you have to take these opportunities. And if this club has learned anything, they would have known that the Leicester season, even take away the 8 points clear season, because that was still prime City, that was still City that's in their heyday. That was the season that you go, yo, the fact that Arsenal didn't win the league when everybody fell off was a disgrace. It was a disgrace. And this season, it's the same situation. Let's see if we're different. It's down to the players. Look, at the end of the day, the other side of the fence will always say, oh, well, you guys always complaining. You guys always say this. Well, this is what it will take. Get over the line. I feel like I can speak for everyone saying nobody here is sitting here saying Arsenal's squad's not good enough to win the league. Arsenal are not in a position to win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? But you have to go and do it. We don't give praise for achievements that haven't been achieved. You have to go out there and achieve it. And as it currently stands, there's still a massive question mark. There's still a massive question mark. Arteta would have got a lot of believers had he won it in 22-23. I would be talking about the manager very differently if he won it in 22-23. But guess what? He didn't win it. So that's always going to be there until he lifts it. Same with the Carabo Cup. I still have a massive question mark. The only thing is, last time he was at Wembley for the FA Cup, he won it, to be fair to him. Arsenal as a football club, we do well at Wembley. So, and then we're going up against a Newcastle that's not as good as last season, or we're going up against a Man City that look like they're in disarray. The opportunity is there for us to win it. We're in a very good situation. But nothing's been set yet. We ain't played the final. We ain't done nothing. So it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? This club has to win these trophies for me to change my mind. I never said I would never change my mind. I am open to changing my mind if I factually see something different. Up until then, I'll always have a massive question mark. I believe that we should be winning the Prem, and I believe that we should be winning the Carabo Cup, and I believe we will. But yeah, we've got to get it done. We've got to get it done. You know what I mean? We saying, Kawaja, man, what you saying, bro?
Men like Northside, yeah. Men like everyone in the panel. You get me? But yeah, it was a boring game, but it's all in all, we're in the final. That's the most important thing. I was a bit nervous. I was feeling nervous, and look at Nasta smoking that pack, more like the league on a smoking. Men like Nasta, bruv, yeah. Men like Rafinha, bruv, yeah. Men like, enjoying Barcelona, bruv. Men like Northside, yeah. Gotta respect it, G. Keep it cool, my friend. Keep it cool. But listen, we're in the final. We just have to win it. And once we do win it, let's just have a party. You might as well just have a party after winning that. Just go down to the pub, have a few pints of beer. Obviously, I can't have it because, obviously, religious beliefs. Obviously, I'm Muslim, I can't have beer, but I'm happy with the performance. Not happy with the performance, but I thought it was okay. I mean, there was aspects of the game where we were just playing sideways. I think Lego head was playing for the ball, and I just don't know why he played for the ball. Eze wasn't great today. I have to admit, he wasn't great today at all. I know it hasn't been great, but let's be real with it. He hasn't been great, but don't even tell me about Ødegaard. These top tuners are going to come out and say we miss Ødegaard. Don't even tell me we miss Ødegaard. We are better without Ødegaard. All these fans that are telling me we miss Ødegaard and Saka, don't even come and talk to me. Because we do not miss Ødegaard and Saka. We are better without them. So, you get me? I don't want to hear any excuses. Just win that Carabo Cup first. First win that Carabo Cup. I don't want any excuses about refs and what we were PGM are well against us. No, don't forget the refs are against us. Arsenal agenda. Howard Webb exposed lies and all that. Injuries and all that. Don't forget. No, the weather would be one of the excuses. The ball and all that. But all in all, I'm happy with the win. But let's be real, we need to do better because we can't play like that in the final. I'm afraid we can't play like that in the final. If anyone thinks that we can play like that in the final, I'm sorry, you can't. You ain't gonna get away with it. We got away with it tonight. Happy with the win, but all in all, we need to improve on that style of play. Style of play is boring. I just don't know what we were doing. We were just sideways for 90 minutes. It was such a boring game. We were so boring. To be honest with you, that's the only criticism I can say about that game. People are going to go, oh, but why are you calling it out? We won the thing. Doesn't matter. There's still aspects of the game that I will call out. The performance weren't great. First half, we were terrible. We had, in Cape's effort, we saved by Sanchez. After that, did we do a lot? No, not really. I thought second half, Chelsea were in the second half. They could have scored a goal. They could have. We were lucky not to, let Chelsea score from that free kick. Very fortunate, but it is what it is. We're really happy with, winning that match. Kai Havertz came on for Gyökeres. I don't know why. Gyökeres should have been stayed on that pitch, but we took him off. But listen, he got the goal. But all in all, I'm really happy with that. But let's be real. We need to be serious about this trophy. I don't want to hear any excuses. We win that Carabo Cup. That gives us that winning mentality for us to win the Premier League next time.
Nah, I hear it. I don't know if it's because you got your headphones connected. It sounded like you're underwater, bro. I can't lie. I don't know. Have you got your headphones connected?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Now it's a bit clearer, yeah. Before it was
sorry,
very.
I couldn't shout a bit louder because my throat would be hurting, so I didn't want to shout.
No worries, man. No worries, Budgie. No worries, man. But yeah, man. Nah, big up, man. Big up Kwaja every time, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Yassa, man. What you saying, man? Did you enjoy the atmosphere?
Listen, I was still on mute, bro, so I don't care about the atmosphere. Yeah, our performance was muted as well, blood. That's all I got to say, fam. Yeah. How do you go somewhere where you need to get 3 points, you need to get a goal and essentially you don't attack, bro. Do you know what I mean? That, bro. It's embarrassing, isn't it? That's all I really got to say, fam. And it's not even that we lost against you lot or anything like that. It's just our performance specifically. Do you know what I'm saying? The intent, the mindset. Do you get me? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? And don't forget this, everyone's telling me thank you for Havertz and all that. Well, it is what it is, but he ain't won you anything yet. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. But at the end of the day, I just think that it's more on us, innit? I know that you guys done your job in the first leg. We should have done our job in this leg. And I think, yeah, man.
What do you think about your manager, actually? Because we've spoken enough about Arteta. What's your thoughts on your manager? Because obviously he hasn't been there for long. It's not his... Well, they haven't built this squad for him, obviously. How do you look at your manager? Do you think it's too early to judge? Obviously, there's certain things you're not happy with. But like, would you put this down to? Like, how are you feeling with Liam Rosinha right now?
Look, I don't necessarily blame him, innit? I think I never thought he was good enough anyway. I'm saying I was calling him Liam Reservoir Blood before I knew how to say his name. Like I don't know who he was, what he would do, and I think the approach. Like I know exactly what he is, innit? He's a yes man, and he's like the best yes man he can get. That's essentially what he is, innit? And that's why they just bought him through straight from Strasbourg. because he knows how they move. He knows everything in it. So he'll find a way of making it sound like he had a reason of doing it. You know, them nerds, the smart dunnies, bro. They just try to finesse you in a certain way and say, "Oh, we did it because of this and that." Like, I genuinely don't care. Like, I think when it comes to no manager in the world has their captain Reece James, he'll bench him and say, "Oh, I'm resting him." Do you know what I mean? We all know, like, as Chelsea fans, we know that that's come from somewhere like the medical team or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we know that, bro. Pedro Neto has been running for miles and miles the whole season. All of a sudden, he failed the fitness test and whatever last minute, so we're just gonna rest him. We got Wolves next, bro. Now, for me, the whole thing just doesn't make sense. And when Gusto went down, guess what? He could have done with Reece James, didn't he? He could have done with Reece James, so that didn't make sense. Palmer could have started. Yeah, like this whole thing, like Esteval kind of makes sense because Esteval had his personal stuff. He flew to Brazil. I didn't even expect him to have. He flew to Brazil just before the West Ham game, so I didn't expect him to be on the team sheet in the first place. But when the manager, I think the game plan could have worked, but I think it's just our issue is similar to you lot throughout the season in terms of the intent going forward. Not necessarily the whole season. I think my issue's been in recent times. And when you don't have that intent going forward, I mean, you saw even if you bring on the extra attackers, you kind of have to go towards your goal, innit? All we do is pass it sideways and backwards. We try to see if we can bait you out the press and all that. But we don't move the ball quick enough. Yes, we did it against West Ham after he made those changes and you saw that we played much better and we managed to kill the game off. But why can we not do it consistently or when we have the momentum? That's always been my problem. I'm more annoyed at what my team has done. I think a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you couldn't do anything because of us." Bro, we've done things to other teams that I've never seen some teams do, but that doesn't mean that we can't do anything. I think if you've watched enough Chelsea games to know, on our day sometimes we can beat teams badly, innit? But that doesn't mean you have to do it on the pitch. On the day, you have to have even if the game plan doesn't work, adjust your game plan. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's all these different aspects, and I think our main issue was the intent from the players, bro. It wasn't just tactics. I think it's easy to blame the tactics, even though I thought when I saw the lineup, I knew it was a 3 in the back, but I didn't think, I thought it was going to be like a 3-5-2. This guy put the lap on the right wing. Like, I don't know what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, I didn't know what he was trying to do. But for me, when he started bringing on the players in the second half, and I think the other one is Enzo Fernandez, bro. Now, I was doing the joke thing, calling him Enzo Fernandez when he was crashing the box and that. But when he was like stinking it out and getting GA, and I was joking around by it, but I said he slows our attack down. You seen it when he gets the ball, he puts his foot on the ball and he's waiting. I don't know what he's waiting for.
Yeah.
Like, remember, there was that little period when we moved the ball quickly, and I think that's when the João Pedro got pulled. Do you remember Gabriel or something like that? I don't remember exactly what was happening, but that's when we started moving it a bit quickly and we managed to get our way in. But we didn't do that enough. If you don't do that enough, I know you and I spoke about this multiple times. The teams that kind of got you a little bit, like caught you out a little bit more, are the ones that went direct. How about we try to go direct? Oh no, we're not doing it. Everyone's just saying we'll see if we find a gap, maybe a set piece. Bro, I can't be here sometimes laughing when you're winning a set piece, yeah. And then my team tries to do it, and I'm not gonna be pissed at it. You know, I can't be a hypocrite, bro. But like I said, at the end of the day, we're out. So now we'll see what they do, innit? Because remember now, all the eyes are on the ownership, bro. Because they're the ones that bought some of the players. They're the ones that decided we're not gonna get another manager. They decided to get. Because remember, all the big teams that a lot of people said we beat, that's with the previous manager. You know what I'm saying? That's with the previous manager. This manager, we ain't seen him beat no big team. Yeah.
The Barca performance.
Yeah. So yes, I could. Some of the performances we had recently, I could say, yeah, maybe we can beat this team because of how we were playing attacking wise. But like, there has to be the right balance, bro. Every day he wants to rest someone. You know what I mean, bro? You're looking at the bench one day, certain players are missing. Why he's being rested? And when Maresca got sacked, we found out, brother, they had this guy. Bro, that's like when them Donnies that have their wives with them all the time. You know, the ones that go everywhere with them, yeah? Bro, that's what they have some medical team Donny that sits behind him and they'll tell him, well, based on the data, this guy can only play 60 minutes. This Donny can only play 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So if he doesn't get taken off, the Donny goes and snitches to the higher ups, you know? Like, it's not. And Maresca said, you know what? Yeah, this is too long. I'm leaving, bro. You know what I mean? So the way we're being run right now is not a way to run a football club. That's all I gotta say. And I think for them to say, yo, we got bigger fish to fry and we don't really care about the Carabao Cup before the Arsenal semi-final when they sacked the manager, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I thought, especially when you realize you only have a 1-goal deficit. Bro, it don't matter if it's Real Madrid or Barcelona. You have to find a way of winning. It's only 1-goal deficit. You can get yourself to a final. You know what I mean? So like, it's weird to me. I'm not used to the mindset innit? Of thinking I can't win one game. Like, I'm just not used to it. Whether it was under Abramovich or whether it was even with these owners in the beginning, I've still managed to win games when all the pressure's on me. And you remember well, you know. You remember it well enough because we had these conversations, or whether it was the PSG game, whether it was the Carabao Cup, the Conference League final when we were down. We always find a way in it, and I think that's what's most annoying. My thing is we didn't try. I think a lot of people keep saying we tried. We never tried, bro.
Nah.
We tried to stay in the game and kind of see if we nick it, we'll nick it. If we get slapped in the first half, then just find a way out and just keep. Like, I think that's not good enough, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just not that's not good enough.
You know what? You mentioned about the Carabao Cup, how many fans look down upon it, and that's such a shame because I'm old school, as I already mentioned. Any trophy for me is prestigious. Just because in other countries, any domestic trophy is a trophy, but I don't know. It seems like here, we look down on trophy. I mean, and it's such a shame as well for me to say this. Even the FA Cup has gone down that road as well, where it's becoming like it's just the FA Cup. And as you mentioned, like when people look down on trophies, that is such a shame. And to me, it's disgusting. So just win me a trophy.
I've had these conversations before, and I think there's a lot of people, even Arsenal fans that I spoke to before, that were like, before the first leg, they were saying to me, well, I don't really care about winning the Carabao Cup. I just don't want everyone else to win it. Like, I don't want one of the rivals to win. And I'm like, brother, like, last time I remember being in the Carabao Cup final, I was in, we lost against Klopp's kids. Like, I'm still trying to win it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't understand this, bro. For me, a trophy is a trophy. And if it's not one of the so-called big ones, like the league or the Champions League, for me, I just feel like we need to, what's it called? It can be like a stepping stone. You win you win the Carabao Cup, and then you go to win something else, whether it's another FA Cup, whether it's the Champions League if you're in it, or the Premier League. So some people just say, I want the league. You can keep chasing the league every year. If you don't get to it, you're just going to be trolled. Like, you have nothing at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is.
It builds mentality, bro. Winning the League Cup and even winning the FA Cup, it builds mentality. And what that brother said next to me, yeah, when it's like, those cups have been devalued in this country, 100%. And it's media driven. You all know this, Yasser. Like, when you have a League Cup where the prize money is not even 1% of what you get for winning a playoff in the Championship to go up to the Premier League, there's something wrong. To win the FA Cup, it's like 7 mil prize money. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And when you start palming off League Cups and FA Cups, even if your club, my club, whatever, we've won big trophies and that in the past, yeah, that's when your club goes on a decline, yeah? 9 years without a trophy jar. I know this. When you start dismissing cups, it's over. When you start celebrating draws, your own manager, Jose Mourinho, once upon a time, yeah, You know, when you start celebrating draws, that's it. That's it. Your ownership has cooked your club, and too many of your fans are buying into it, man. And you're right. You didn't go for it tonight, rather, and it's not good enough. If for any Chelsea fans and other Chelsea fans as well, I would be livid tonight. I would be absolutely livid. Like, yeah, you didn't have Reece James. Yeah, Cole Palmer came off the bench and all of that, but we weren't great tonight. And in the end, we didn't have to be, but it shouldn't be like that. In a semi-final, second leg, 1 goal difference. We should have put the tie to bed in the first leg, and we didn't. That's our fault. That was our problem. So it gives you guys an opportunity to go attack us, innit? You don't even need to be that good on the ball, because we're not that good on the ball. We haven't been all season. We haven't even put a 90-minute performance in all season. You know, go attack us. You know, be more direct. Something was going to pop off, but it didn't.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said.
No, but that's my point. That's my point, bro. And, you know, like, for me, like, the way I see you guys right now, yeah, you're going down Blue Coat's going down the inexperienced manager route, and it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Like, yeah, you won in Europe, you know, your European heritage. I hear it. But at the same time, it's been 9 years since you won a league title. For Chelsea, that ain't good enough, especially the Chelsea that has been built up over the last 20 years, like with Don Roman and that.
Yeah.
You know, like the League Cup, obviously, you mentioned losing to Klopp's kids and that. You know, FA Cup. When was the last time you won the FA Cup? Was it with Conte?
Yeah, Conte.
Yeah. That was 2018. That ain't good enough. It's been 33 years since we won a League Cup. That's fucking unacceptable. So the bottom line is, for me, trophy builds winning mentality. When you palm off trophies, that's it. Palace won their first trophy in their whole entire history last season. Newcastle won their first trophy since 69. 69, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brighton. Everyone praises Brighton. What have they won? The closest they've got to was a semi-final, and they lost that against Man United on pens. Like, what are we doing here? It's not good enough. But hey, that's English football. You don't get this shit in other countries. You don't get that shit in Holland. You don't get that shit in Spain, France, Italy, Germany. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's an age-old thing. Portugal as well. Like, it is what it is, man.
I don't know. I just think Chelsea I can't lie. Like, your club looks like it just looks like a mess, bro. It looks like a mess. It looks like everything just seems like finances are being put before trophies. That's what it looks like from the outside. It looks like it's more, we want to make a certain amount of money. We want players with value to spin. Whereas before, you guys used to have players and it was like, we make sure that the first team is doing what they need to do. We buy accordingly to win league trophies and stuff like that. And then we reinvest money into players that we could, we can maybe flip a bit of money or see if they're good enough. Like, I remember when you guys had that Brazilian, was it Lucas Paison or something, that you had like years back. Like, you had all these kind of
wasted talent that we didn't even know who he was, and they just moved him on, blood. Like, bro, you know the jokes that we used to run. I used to tell you, bro, these men are focusing on this side hustle, but they're not even going to work, blood. Like, that's what they're doing, like, and then now they're running out of money. Like, for me,
but
the focus is on the wrong spot, and they haven't done the right things in the right time.
Inexperience, yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, I think I'm buffering. I think my internet's buffering. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. Yeah.
I thought my thing was freezing. Yeah, what I was saying is, you guys loan out inexperience to then buy inexperience to go into the first team that are then inexperienced, can't start, but you're trying to develop them. But then you loan out other players to get developed. The whole thing don't make sense, bro. The whole thing sounds so backwards. I can't lie. Like,
even when you,
like
this is the thing. Yeah, my main thing has always been that if you're gonna go, let's say you won the Club World Cup. Why don't you go and actually now say, you know what, this team may be better or is actually going in the right direction. Let's actually give it let's give the manager what he needed. He's been crying about a centre back. Do you get me? Oh no, we're not getting. Actually, you know what they told them? Internal solutions. There isn't a centre back they really want, and then they said apparently they said something about what's his name? They said something about well, Liverpool couldn't get a centre back either, so it should be alright. You get me? Because they couldn't get a gay at the time. They were like, listen, if they, you just deal with what you have. Then, listen, this is where it gets funny. So there's a brother called Jeremy Jacquet, whatever his name is, from Rennes, the one that just went to Liverpool. Yeah, the whole January transfer window, he's the only player they want. Yeah, fair enough. According to the calculator, then his numbers are good in it. He's a very good centre back. He's young, but that's a different story. Rennes said that they're only willing to sell him. They want to make more money than they done selling Doak. So they just trying to get as much as they can. They had their little discussions. It turns out that they want to sell this January. They want to sell him. They want to get a pre-agreement for the summer. These men just talking to each other the whole January transfer window, and then he ended up going Liverpool. Because what Chelsea done was when they started thinking, you know what, we don't really want to spend the money that they want. We just recalled Mamadou Sarr, the Donny that just won the AFCON with Senegal from Strasbourg. And I think we recalled Al Samino because apparently they didn't want Dortmund to whisper in his ear and then end up going there. So when that Jeremy Jacquet was thinking of coming, he looked at it and thought, nah, they have too many defenders there. I might not even get in. You get me? So he just went to Liverpool. So they didn't get their target, and now they have two centre backs. So they forced one to go to Strasbourg and kept the other. So they still ain't fixed it. Then they go to the summer. They will go to the summer dilly dally with Fermin Lopez, and they'll tell you, we couldn't get Xavi Simons and like, there's always something. Bro, there's a Donny called Bonanotti that we bought him from Brighton. We sent him back. You see there's a 10 from Brighton. We got him in, loaned him in. We sent him back to Leeds. We hijacked Leeds for him. And now we sent him back to Leeds, bro. He's not even our player, bro. Now, I'm telling you, they just messing about. And I think the way they manage their squad just doesn't make sense. Like on the Maresca, you and I know have always had these conversations. We liked the way the squad was being managed, the minutes he was giving certain players, whatever, right? It just feels like someone above is making the decision. Who should play, who shouldn't play. Oh, you need to play this guy because we need to raise his value because we want to ship him in January. Oh, we need to add this guy back into the squad. Like all these things. Sterling, we terminated Sterling's contract, blood. And we just kicked him out. The sassy we sent to Mike's club. You know what I'm saying? But that's only on loan. So that's what they're doing. I always said, listen, business, fair enough, you're doing your thing, but I don't care about business. I'm a fan. I care about what happens on the pitch. And if I can see it improve on the pitch, I kind of, whatever. And one of the done, you know what someone told me in the chat? Because people kept asking me about the front shirts. Was this a front of shirt sponsor? I said, bro, these men might be that stupid. They think the Club World Cup badge is the front of shirt sponsor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't understand what's happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, for me, I feel like we're mule walking in it. We're going backwards, bro. And bro, we've done the little protesting. Couple man turned up. People were singing Harvard songs or whatever they were singing, Club World Cup songs. Like, people are not serious, bro. I'm telling you, bro. People were singing Abramovich. Some Donnies were singing Champions in the World. Some Donnies were singing Enzo Maresca's name. And the man are asking me, why are you not going? Like, am I gonna go there to sing with you lot or what? Like, you gotta be serious, innit? Like, the whole thing has to be serious, bro. Do you get me? Because the thing about Chelsea fans is they love crashing on the manager because it's the easiest thing to do. Did you get it? And I feel like, yeah, cool. When a manager makes a mistake, you can get onto him, but I can't get onto this manager, bro. Like, he just came in. We knew he was rubbish anyway. Do you get me? I'm essentially with him. It's like I'm going with the flow. You get me? I'm just seeing what he can and can't do, and I'm assessing it like that. And the rest of it, I feel like there's certain aspects when at this point we can tell in it. briefings. Our club loves doing the briefings thing, the PR thing. We know exactly what they do at this point. So we predict it. Like we literally tell you, okay, cool. If we didn't get a player, give it 3 hours. The PR's gonna come out. They're gonna let us know what happened. Like we know at this point. I just don't think they're gonna. The problem is with our club, they got investors in it. So at some point, they're gonna start asking them, "Yo, we've put all this
You want
money. In.
returns.
Like, what's going on in it?"
Mm.
Yeah, they're not really gonna be able to get away with it because now they're gonna say, "Well, especially if we don't get top 4 this season." The problem with our biggest issue is top 4 because we ain't got a front of shirt sponsor. If we don't get top 4 this season, it's gonna affect their money a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think that's their problem. So we'll see what happens, innit? That's all I got to say. But I'm not in the boardroom, fam. I can't control anything. You know what I'm saying? I work a normal job. That's all I can do. But yeah, it's mad.
It's mad. I don't even think he had a bad manager, Maresca. Like, is he world class? No, I never thought he was a world class manager. But he was a manager that was winning trophies that you were in. He was a manager that was actually making Chelsea turn up in big games. All he needed was a bit of backing. You know what I mean? To really see how far he could really take the team. But I don't know. Your ownership want to micromanage. I don't know. They're gonna have to have a yes man, innit? Maybe Liam is perfect for them because he's not going there with you know what I mean? Even though Maresca didn't have like a massive CV or nothing, he clearly wants to do things his way. And I don't know. I just don't get it. Everything just doesn't look like.
Bro, it's called the ChatGPT model, bro. That's what I'm calling it, bro. These men are just data analysts and. Bro, they just asking ChatGPT how long should I play a player and all that, bro. Like, so you just need to know what you're doing, bro. It's simple as that. I think they believe that their system or their new model is gonna work. No one's really done it before, and like it just sounds like weird. Like for me, it's just one of those things where you could like the young players thing. I've never had the issue with the young players thing. I just thought, well, if you're at the right quality or experience, even if you like Bukayo Saka's young, but he got experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so the experience thing is not always just age, but also what experience there is and quality. You bring the right players in, you should be all right. You have the right mixture and all that, whatever. But these men essentially saying they're gonna grow together. You get me? Like it's all linear, and because football is linear, everyone's gonna grow together. Someone might not get an injury or something might have. Look at this season. Palmer's been out most of the season. This is the Palmer we've been dealing with this season, bro. He's playing while he's injured, fam. Because he didn't take. Because essentially, apparently, he needed this. He could have had the surgery. He didn't want to take the risk because he thought it was gonna be better. Because now if he takes the surgery, he's not gonna be in the World Cup. Like, bro, there's so many things going on that. You can't explain it because most of us don't even understand half of it. As a Chelsea fan, even if you ask me to explain, I don't understand half of the things that are going on. Because every time you read something, anything, there's no way. You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, there is. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on, bro. But yeah.
Nah, I hear it, man. I hear it. Carl, I know you've been waiting patiently, bro. Big up to you, man. How you feeling, bro? We're going to
big up the panel.
Big up, yes, man. Big up, bro.
Big up, Northside. Big up to the panel. I was on Nasser show there earlier, Northside, and I was going to head to bed. I got into the bed and I decided to get back up. I'm full of excitement. First time in a long time with this club. And I was listening to you there earlier on, and it sickens me that fans throw us away these cups or don't look on these cups like they're important cups. First cup I ever saw Arsenal win as an Arsenal fan was in 1987. The Little Woods Cup against Liverpool. Charlie Nichols. And I celebrated that like it meant the world to me. I also celebrated 1993 against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm talking about the Coca-Cola Cup. Big Andy Linegan. Or not Andy Linegan, I was in the FA Cup. Steve Morrow. Paul Morrison. Steve Morrow. Celebrate with Tony Adams and fell broke his shoulder. I remember that. That's 33 years ago. I remember, as a matter of fact, my mother actually sent me a picture on WhatsApp only last week. A picture of me celebrating that League Cup final. That was 33 years ago. That meant the world to me. And here I am. I went over in 07 to the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff to watch us against Chelsea when Walcott scored and Didier Drogba did the magic, and that was the end of Arsenal. And here I am 33 years later, tonight, crying, shouting, roaring, jumping around like a lunatic because we're actually in the final again with a chance to win it. 33 years waiting. I have a 16-year-old daughter, Northside. 16. And I said to her, me and you, Bab, are going out to watch that game together. I can now look at a Carling Cup final with the hope of winning it after 33 years with my 16-year-old daughter. That's how fucking long I'm waiting to see us lift up a League Cup. And certain fans looks down their nose at that cup. How fucking dare they? How dare they look down their noses at the FA Cup? Alex Ferguson, his Manchester United team, fucked off to Brazil for money that time instead of the FA Cup. And ever since, it hasn't been the same. But no, I'm not going to look down my nose at cups. Bring as many cups as possible to our club. I'm absolutely delighted tonight. And I'd be the first one to go on the YouTube and say I was wrong and apologise to Arteta if he brings trophies to this club. Only if. The jury is still out. There's still a lot of football to be played. But I'm taking this tonight. I'm celebrating. I went down to bed. I can't sleep. I'm excited. And I hope that we can go on now and win on the 22nd of March. And let me celebrate it with my daughter. And it's a good night to be an Arsenal fan tonight. And we deserve it. We're after going through years of torture. So let's see what happens. But Northside, bring on the Carabo Cup as far as I'm concerned. I'm fucking delighted.
Nah, I hear it, man. Big up, man. Nah, I agree, man. Listen, I want to win every trophy that we're involved in. You know what I mean? As many as we can. And especially when we've gone from FA Cup wasn't good enough under Wenger to not winning anything. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I think all of us celebrated the FA Cups we won under Wenger. We just wanted more. We believe that a club of Arsenal size should be winning more, not just FA Cups. But I never said, I'm not celebrating the FA Cup. And of course, I wanted Prem. I wanted Champions League. When we was in the Europa, I said, take it serious. I think we all said, take it serious. Go for the Europa League. You're there. We haven't won it. Win it. Win it. You know what I mean? Even when Chelsea won the conference or West Ham won the conference, I didn't look at it. People say, we don't care about the conference. I don't care. It's a trophy. Go out there and win it. You know, I said the same thing with Portugal. I know it's a national team. When we won the Nations League, people but it's a nation. I don't give a shit. Has your nation won it? It's a trophy. I'm taking it. We won 2. And we won the Euros. I said I celebrated it the same way I celebrated the Euros. Nobody cares about that trophy. Okay, well, you don't care, but I care. Because at the end of the day, not everybody's privileged to be a Real Madrid fan, you know what I'm saying? Where you see trophies every flipping damn year, you know, and you got to take the wins when you get the wins, and that's the things that stay with your club forever. The same thing with nations. Obviously, nations a little bit different, but even rarer to see your country win something, you know. So that's why, for me, any trophy, man, I always celebrate trophy. You know, the conversation of, is it good enough to keep a manager? That's where you can add the contexts, you know what I mean? And with Arteta, he should have been winning these trophies at the start of his rebuild. You know, he won an FA Cup. He should have built on that. He should have won a Carabo Cup. Should have won an FA Cup at his start in 2-3 years, at least. To just to keep the faith and be like, I'm building for us to get over the, to win the majors. I think a lot of us would feel a little bit differently towards him. The problem is it's to the latter stages of his time here at Arsenal, and we're looking at it thinking, nah, this is now time to win the majors. So I agree with you, bro. I don't understand this snobbiness, but it's because there's a lot of snobbiness from English fans when it goes to other leagues. They don't respect other leagues. They don't respect the Scottish leagues and Dutch league and, French league and the Portuguese league. All the other leagues, they don't respect it. They don't even try to disrespect, the Spanish leagues. The only reason they give it a bit of respect is because of Barcelona, Atleti and Real Madrid. That's really it. The rest of the teams, they don't really respect them. And I think it's an English fan thing. They're very, very snobby that we don't care about these trophies and we don't care about these other leagues and it's rubbish, it's dead, nothing's like the Prem. I just think that's where it stems from. You know, it just stems from that. And when you hear fans like Deji, I know he supports Spurs, but when you see him saying, "Oh well, you know, I'd rather get Champions League position than win the Europa," that's a reflection of how people view football these days. You know, you finish 15th, you won a Europa, but he would praise Poch for getting Champions League football and winning 0 trophies, because to him, the getting into the Champions League spot is a trophy, and there's millions of people that think like that. And it's like it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. But it is what it is, man. Listen, big up Carl, big up Quadra, big up Nat, big up Antonio, big up to everyone that's looked in. And we're gonna redirect to Lee for the. I think he's got a Wembley stream, Wembley emergency meeting, Northside raid on the way in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, all that good stuff. And I'll see you there in a bit. Love.
Pick up Northside.
Peace out.
Take care, man.
Good night.